It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage. Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Lions basketball in the air for a Thursday night. Clear Lake, Charles City. In Charles City tonight here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. Watching online at KRIBAM.com. A little late because the preliminary games were running a little late here, but Adam Ernest joins us for pregame comments before tonight's girls game. And Coach, that first game against Ballard picked up a good solid win, and obviously that's the first time of course you had that scrimmage game at Waterloo West, but obviously that's the first game in real varsity action, and just your thoughts after the first game.
Really proud with our team's effort. Obviously, it's always nice to start the year off with a win, but a quality win over a storied program like Ballard is a cherry on top. And so, really proud, top to bottom. Our defensive effort was incredible. Obviously, you got your takes immediately after the game, but just going back and watching film and stuff. What I'm excited about is there is so much more room for growth going forward, between some missed opportunities around the basket, between some stops and offensive rebounds we gave up, and to still come out with a quality win like that. It's a great way to start this. Great way to start the season.
Well, and obviously you look at that first game film, and you, like you kind of alluded to, you point out the things that were maybe some easy mistakes, if there is such a thing, and the easily correctable mistakes, I guess I should say, and that's always that kind of that turnaround from game one to game two.
Yeah, it is, and so obviously now we have something to go off of. We did, like you mentioned, we did have a scrimmage, and so, but an opportunity to look at some things that are correct. And the great thing about the mistakes is there were. It's all about us. It wasn't things that they forced us into or something like that. It's stuff that is correctable, and that's what's so exciting about this. So it was good to get some game film, good to play somebody else other than ourselves in the grind of practices, and we're excited for this game number 2 tonight.
Well, you get into the stretch of before the holidays. It's always a stretch, and you really do learn about your team.
You really do, and so obviously back-to-back games. You don't. My biggest thing is we just don't look ahead. Obviously, we could say, well, we got back-to-back games tomorrow, and then looking into a big matchup next week. My biggest thing with our team and our players is it's one game at a time, and we'll go and look at scout and prepare for tomorrow. And so tonight we're worried about Charles City and doing everything we can to come out of here with a victory.
Well, this Charles City program obviously didn't play last year, and they're obviously trying to get things turned around. They're fielding a varsity team this year. What do you know, if anything, about this Charles City team?
Yeah, so nice thing is they do have a couple games under their belt, so we do have a somewhat effective scout going into the game. I'm just as an advocate of girls basketball in the state of Iowa, I'm thrilled they're back. Obviously, they haven't had a girls basketball varsity program over the last 2 seasons, and we're just thrilled to be here and compete and see them have their coaches done a tremendous job of building up numbers. I think they're about 18, which is probably on the upper half of our conference now, and so. Really excited to be here. Just excited to play them and see them turn this program around.
Is there anything? I mean, because we've seen, I think Rockford doesn't have a girls team again this year, and obviously some scattered around the state. Is there any magic formula in your mind to try to get some of these programs back, or is it just an unfortunate thing of numbers?
I don't think you can really pinpoint it, Bob. I think it's I think there's so many factors that you look at it. the impact of AU volleyball. You look at the type of sport we're playing. It's not an easy. It's a physical sport. It takes conditioning. It takes a certain level of skill. It's a long season. It's the longest season. So I don't think there's one thing in particular. Obviously, we're focused on developing our youth programs early, having a relationship with our players, not just at the high school level, but youth coming up. And I think if we just focus on ourselves and focus on Clear Lake, we'll continue to produce a lot of talent and good numbers year in, year out.
Keys for tonight. What do you want to see with your team?
It's all about us. It's all about us tonight. And so we're obviously, especially early in the season where you're limited in what you can scout and what you can do. And obviously we don't have anything to look back on last year at Charles City and some of their talent. Tonight's about us. And we want to play at a certain level and at a certain standard. And if we do that, hopefully we come out of here and got some good momentum here early in the season.
Coach, appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Adam Ernest with pregame comments. We'll be back. Get ready for Clear Lake and Charles City. First doubleheader of the season next here on KRIB.
CLTEL is proud to support the Clear Lake Lions. The Lions work hard in preparing for every game, and CLTEL works hard for you. They offer cutting-edge technology to connect you to the world with a local staff focused on outstanding service. Phone, internet, video on demand, and more. CLTEL has always been on the forefront of advanced technology to keep you connected. CLTEL, making it easier for you.
Clearly the best, we're CLTEL. We make it easier for you.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the ReDoc program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
national anthem before tonight's game here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. Glad to have you along with us. A little bit of a delay to get on with the girls' game here. The JV games ran late, and now we get into the action of this contest between the Lions and the Comets on the girls' side, as the Comets are 0-2 on the season after losses to Riceville, their last game out. Cedar Ridge Christian, the first game out. Clear Lake beating Ballard 55-30. And these teams have not met since 2020 in November, and the Lions won 76-16. Last time Charles City picked up a victory was 40-39 in favor of the Comets in a late February game, a tournament game. Lions will start Alex Tice, a 5'5 senior, Aspen Hill at 5'5 sophomore, Taylor Schwett at 5'8 and a junior, Jacelyn Ainley at 5'9 and a sophomore, and Ashley Amble at 6'4 and a senior. For the Comets, it is Avery Wallers at 5'7 and a junior, Riley Furch at 5'4 a freshman, Evelyn Mayhew at 5'8 and a senior, and that rounds out the starting lineup for the Comets at Charles City. About ready to get underway. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
KRIB AM and K244FA FM, Mason City. An old-fashioned Christmas. AM 1490 and 96.7 FM, KRIB.
And Lions basketball tonight here. As well, we've got a shot clock's not working, so we've had a night full of things go wrong here at the gymnasium in Charles City. As we start to look at this one getting underway, glad to have you along on KRIB and KRIBAM.com. And we once again have this delay tomorrow night. Lions and Hampton Dumont Calvin High School girls basketball, 6 o'clock start. And a 5:45 pregame show or thereabouts. There's no JV tomorrow night. I believe there is a preliminary game at 4:30 maybe. But they moved up the varsity start time to the hour of 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So that'll start early with that varsity game. So shot clock's not operational. And while they figure that out, we'll take another break and be back here with action for Clear Lake. As it's Clear Lake and Charles City, we get ready for action between the Lions and the Comets. As you're listening to coverage here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and at KRIBAM.com. And we'll be back once again after this brief timeout here from the gymnasium in Charles City.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Well, we're going to play without shot clocks, it appears, at least for the time being. Lions will go from your right to your left as you look at your dial here. And, well, we've still got now. We're going to toss it up. And finally underway, as Amble wins the tip, and it's controlled by the Lions who go off to the left. Hill over to the right side for Taylor Schwen. And the play back to left side. Tice the three on the way, up and no good. Rebound tip out to the left side and controlled by Riley Furch for Charles City. Furch will bring it up for Charles City's first offensive possession, as she'll play it off to the left for Allie Shirley is the other starter that we missed when we went through the starting lineups. Played off to the right. Avery Lau is also in the lineup as a starter. Back to Shirley. Shirley top of the key over the left side for Avery Wohlers. Wohlers down to the left side quarter. And play back out to Lau. Lau left side from 18, no good. Rebound right side controlled by the Comets by Shirley. Shirley will play it back out to the top of the key. Three on the way up and no good. A high bank in. Here's the rebound by Amble for Clear Lake. Amble plays it ahead, and it's worked out to Ainley. Ainley steps into the lane for Amble, up and good for her first two. Ashley Amble with her first two of the night, 2-0 Clear Lake. With 7:03 to go here in the first quarter. Full court pressure by the Lions. Pass those skipped ahead in the front court for Lau. Lau will play it across, tipped away, and controlled by Alex Tice. Tice will skip it ahead on the right side. Schwen dumps it in. Actually skips it across. Work back out top. As Ainley will leave it off down to the right side quarter. Here's Schwen, a three up and no good. And the rebound controlled by the Comets at the free throw line for Allie Shirley. Shirley will bring it up court. And the three up and no good for Lau. And it goes out of bounds in favor of the Lions. Lions will have their first substitution. And it'll be Maddie Logie checking in, the 5'6" junior. And Alex Tice will step aside here as the Lions will bring it up court up 2-0. Top of the key, Ainley, left side, who's a three on the way up and no good for Hill. Rebound all the way out toward the top of the zone for Jacelyn Ainley. Ainley will skip it back over left side for Hill. Hill will skip it across to the right side for Logie. Logie fires a three, up and no good. Rebound, bottom of the lane, tipped around, and a whistle of a foul called on the loose ball. Foul will go on Mayhew. It's her first, and the team's first. Out of bounds on the right baseline for Ainley to make the entry. She'll skip it out to Taylor Schwen. Schwen steps at the left side of the key underneath the basket and could not get it to go, but it's going to be, well, they're going to say it was touched last by Charles City on the play. And it'll be out of bounds in favor of the Lions. Aaliyah Eves will check in, a 5'9" sophomore for the Comets. Out of bounds right baseline for Clear Lake as Ainley will make the entry. Ainley, left side of the key. Amble lays it up, no good. Rebound tipped and tipped again by Schwen. And now the rebound controlled by Furch for Charles City. Furch will have it pass tipped right back into her hands. Charles City will advance it up court. And a shot blocked away by Amble out of the hands of Allie Shirley. We'll go the other way with Ainley. Ainley up the right side of the key. Short jumper up, no good. Rebound tipped to the hands of Riley Furch. And they go the other way with the Comets. 5:35 to go here in the first. Clear Lake with a 2-0 lead. Front court for Allie Shirley. Shirley in between the rings for the Comets. Wearing their home whites and a kick basketball on the roll pass attempt. As Ainley got a foot on it, it'll be Charles City basketball. Top of the zone right side. Well, once again, with the shot clocks malfunctioning, I wonder if they're keeping it at the table. And we'll hear an announcement when it gets down to 5 or thereabouts, or if we're just playing with both coaches agreeing not to play with a shot clock. As inbounding is Charles City. And it's over to Lau on the left side. She spins the pivot foot, guarded by Amble, and the travel called on the Comets. 5:23 to go here in the first, and a 2-0 lead in favor of Clear Lake. Into the front court for the Lions on the right side is Ainley. She'll play it across to Taylor Schwen. Schwen to the free throw line for Amble. Amble down to the left side quarter, and stepping up is Hill. Hill back out. Schwen drives. She'll scoop up a shot up and no good. The rebound controlled by the Comets by Avery Lau, and the foul called on Clear Lake. Gwen Grimm with the check in for Clear Lake. Ashley Amble, I believe, with the foul her first, and it is. Out of bounds with full court pressure for Charles City on the far end. Still 2-0, 5:05 to go in the first. And the pass tipped away. by the Lions by Ainley. Over the corner right side for Schwinn. No good on the three-pointer. But the rebound, Logie on the left side. Plays it back out to Hill. Hill back over to Logie. Fires a three left quarter up and no good. Rebound will be controlled by the Comets by Avery Lau. Lau will hand it off to Shirley. Shirley will bring it up to half court and across. And now she'll play to the left side for Lau. Lau down toward the quarter for Evelyn Mayhew. She'll bring it back out to Lau. Lau to the right side, worked around by the Comets. Dumped in on the right side, tipped away by Schwinn, and we go the other way. Schwinn tries to race it out. It's tipped away from behind, and it'll stay Clear Lake basketball on the baseline. Lions will substitute here with 4:22 left in the first. Lillian Beresford, the 5'8 junior, will check in to replace Taylor Schwinn. And the Comets will substitute as well. Avery Walters will check back in. And it'll be out of bounds on the right baseline for Ainley. Ainley looks, skips it back out to Beresford. Beresford tries to tip it around inside, and it's controlled by Grimm. Now it's worked to Ainley on the right side. She'll step toward the key and kick it out left quarter. Beresford fires a three, up and no good. It goes over the backboard and out of bounds, and it'll be Charles City basketball. Halfway through quarter number one, 4:08 to go here in the first. 2-0 in favor of Clear Lake. Clear Lake scored early, and it's been an interesting one since as a travel by the Comets. Alex Tice will check back in for Clear Lake to replace Aspen Hill. Right baseline will come the entry as Ainley will make the inbound. She'll skip it back out, top of the key, dump back in left side, turn around, shot up and good for Gwen Grimm. Grimm with her first two. 4-0 Clear Lake. 3:57 to go here in the first. Full court pressure. It's tipped away out of bounds out of the hands of Evelyn Mayhew, and it will stay with Charles City on the inbound. Out of bounds, far baseline. Walters will make the entry. And the pass inbounds, now skipped ahead in the front court for Jacqueline Mayhew. She steps to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Furch. To the right side, Walters fires a three. That's good. So Charles City on the board with their first three of the night. And it's 4-3 in favor of Clear Lake with 3:35 to go here in the first. Through the lane, and Ainley is blocked away. And we'll go the other way with the Comets of Charles City. Front court right side, Eves. Down towards Rollers. Work back around the horn. Out toward the top. In between the rings. Moved from Shirley over to the left side. Work back from Jacqueline Mayhew. Around to the right side. Now controlled by Shirley. Inside pass. And up and a travel called on the turnaround shot. Will be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Riley Furch. Avery Lau checks back in. Low, pardon me, on the pronunciation. Lions up court, up by 1, 4-3. Left quarter, here's a three on the way, up and no good for Maddie Logie. Rebound put back up and no good by Ainley. And the rebound control on the right side by Jacqueline Mayhew. Stolen away though, and up and no good on the layup by Ainley. And the rebound by Tice. She goes up and misses the layup, and the rebound finally battled into the hands of Charles City. Moved up to Furch from low. Furch pulls up on the left side with 2:40 to go here in the opening frame. Furch between the rings. Directing traffic out front. Of course, no 5-second call like you used to have before the shot clock era started. And now it's stolen away by the Lions by Beresford. Moved ahead, the layup up and no good by Tice. So the rebound controlled by Charles City by Leah Eves. 2:10 left here in the opening quarter. The Lions still up by 1. Across the timeline for Furch between the rings over to the left side, tipped away by Tyson out of bounds, and it will stay with Charles City. Amble will come back in for the Lions to replace Maddie Logie, so we'll see a bigger lineup for the. Don't remember if I don't think Amble and Grimm were in the lineup at the same time in the Ballard game, and now we have a timeout on the floor, as it'll be a 30-second timeout for the Comets of Charles City. 2:01 left in the first. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 4-3 in favor of Clear Lake. We're back after this. Listening to Lions basketball here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Back we come to Charles City as a 4-3 lead after the timeout, and it's tipped around on the inside and stolen away by Alex Tice. Tice will bring it up court for the Lions. And she'll play it underneath, and a turnaround shot up and no good by Amble. The rebound fought for. Jump ball will be called to go in favor of Clear Lake. Or no, take that back. The possession arrow is in favor of Charles City. So out of bounds for the Comets in the far end with 98 seconds to go here in the opening frame. The inbound and full court pressure to Allie Shirley. Shirley into a double team trap. It's slapped away from behind. Ainley gets in. She has a clear path to the basket, up and good for Ainley. Jacelyn Miller, first two of the night. 6-3 Clear Lake. 1:30 to go here in the first. Pass to the near side for Shirley, and her pass stolen away. Ainley will go to the hoop again. Lays it up, no good. The foul is called, though. Team foul number 2 on the Comets here in the first quarter. Avery Lowe with her first. Ainley to the line. She was 2 for 4 in the first game of the season against Ballard of Huxley. Free throw no good on the first. Checking back in will be Aspen Hill to the lineup for the Lions to replace Beersford. Now, they made an announcement during the timeout. The public address announcer will say 10 seconds, and I believe count it back, he said. Once again, the shot clock's not operating as the second free throw is no good. Grimm had the rebound, and then she's tied up, and it will stay with Clear Lake on the alternate possession. So out of bounds for the Lions. And on the inbound, tipped around, and it'll be controlled by Charles City. So get down to 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Work to the top of the key for Wallers. Now to the left side, here's a jumper left wing, no good from 15 for Evelyn Mayhew, and it goes out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Taylor Schwen back in the Lion lineup to replace Gwen Grimm. 52 and 8/10 left here in the first quarter. The Lions with a 6-3 advantage. Across the timeline for Ainley. Ainley left side for Tice. Tice top of the key for Schwen. Schwen drives and kicks to the quarter. Ainley fires a three. No good. A rebound tipped around into the hands of Amble. Hands it back out left side Tice. She'll pop up a three. That is long. Rebound and fouled from behind on the putback attempt by Ainley. And she'll step to the line to shoot a pair. Charles City's third team foul of the quarter. And Mayhew, that'll be her second. So Ainley back to the line. She was 0 for 2 at her first trip to the stripe. But the first one is up and good here. Lee Eves checks back into the lineup for the Comets. 7-3, Clear Lake. 33 seconds to go here in the first. Second one good by Ainley. And the Lions will substitute here. Maddie Logie. Maddie Reiser in for the first time tonight for the 5-3 freshman. 8-3 Clear Lake. Inbound with full court pressure, skipped ahead to Eves. Eves plays it across left side and going up, and it's stolen away by Ashley Amble. Don't know if you can call that a block or a steal. Either way, it's Lion basketball with 20 to go here in the opening quarter. Play to the right side, Schwen, right wing three, up and good for her. Schwinn pops the three for her first one on the night. It's 11-3 in favor of Clear Lake. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Pass inbounds up, full court pressure. Skip pass ahead to the front court for Eves. Eves will play it back, tipped away by Hill. She'll step up the lane, hand it off. Schwinn, a short jumper, no good at the horn. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard at the end of one quarter of play says the Lions are 3, Lions 11 and Charles City 3. We're back after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB Mason City Clear Lake. Online at KRIBAM.com with audio and video.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Second quarter about ready to get underway here from Charles City. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says a score of 11-3. So we move along into period number 2. And the Comets with the basketball to start this quarter. We've got a whistle away from the basketball. Hey, we've got a shot clock. So now they're going to reset the shot clock for what was started here in the second quarter. So they will, if I was both coaches, I'd just say let's put 8 on the board and start it all over again. But I think they're just going to agree to not worry to try to set the shot clock, and we'll move along here. So the inbound by Charles City. But actually, I've got a violation on Charles City. I was looking up at the shot clock to see if it was working, and it is not still. The timer, the game clock is moving, but the shot clock is not moving. So here's Aspen Hill over the left side. Schwinn a 3 up and no good. And the rebound controlled and a whistle and a foul called, or a jump ball called. And the Lions will retain possession. So the out of bounds left baseline. As Ainley will make the entry to the right side. And here's a jumper by Schwinn in the lane, no good. Rebound controlled by Avery Lowe. And a whistle of the foul called. Taylor Schwinn's first. And the team's first of the quarter. Out of bounds in favor of the Comets on the far end. Front court left side. Allie Shirley down to the corner. Work back out to Shirley from Lowe. And now backing it out between the rings is Riley Furch. Play to the right side for Jacqueline Mayhew and tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay with Charles City. Gwen Grimm checks back into the Lion lineup to replace Taylor Schwinn. Out of bounds right baseline for the Comets. Whistle, 5 seconds. So the Comets will turn it over. Here with 7:17 to go in the opening quarter. Up court come the Lions. Right to left. Here's Aspen Hill into the lane for Grimm and underneath for Amble. A little high-low action for the Lions, and Amble with their first, second field goal of the night, 13-3. Lions are their biggest lead, 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Pass through the pressure, but the skip pass ahead is stolen away by Amble. Almost turned it back over, but it's gotten by Grimm. Grimm ahead for Ainley. Ainley has it tipped away, and a little hand check foul is going to be called. First team foul on the Comets in the second quarter rather. Riley Furcher first. And checking back in, Avery Wohlers will check back in for the Comets to replace Elia Eves. Left baseline will come the entry. Ainley skips it back out. Top of the gear. Here's a three. Up and no good. And the rebound tipped to the right side and controlled by Tice. Tice will dump it in. Right side up and no good for Amble. Rebound left side Gwynn. Well, Grimriller will play it back out. Three on the way. No good for Ainley. And the rebound controlled by the Comets. By Allie Shirley. 6:25 to go here in the first half. Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake coach, will join us at our CLTEL halftime show. Play to the right side for Furch. Pass to the inside is tipped around and controlled by Gwen Grimm for the Lions. Passed ahead now. Grimm gets the return pass up court on the move down the floor, and Grimm with her second field goal of the night. 15-3 Clear Lake here in the second quarter with 6 minutes to go. Lions continue the pressure defense. Double team trap. It's gotten, though, to Shirley. Shirley skips it to the front court. And Lowe will turn toward the basket on the left side. Whistle and a travel call as she shuffled the pivot foot. Maybe on a bounce for Clear Lake on the far end. Building and Beersford will check back in. As out of the lineup will go Aspen Hill. 5:50 left here in the first half of play. Lions up by a dozen. Left side, Beersford. Inside, short jumper left side of the key up and good from about 7 for Gwen Grimm. Grimm was 6, 17-3 Clear Lake. With 5:35 to go here in the first half. On the inbound to the near side for Shirley. Through the pressure, it's stolen away and gotten again to Gwen Grimm. And she's already got 8 points for the freshman on the night. And it's 19-3. 5:20 to go here in the first. Whistle and a timeout for Charles City. 5:19 to go here in the opening quarter, or in the opening half, we should say, second quarter of play. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 19-3 in favor of Clear Lake. Back after this here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB.
A holiday tradition for over 30 years. Clear Lake's Christmas by the Lake. Free pony rides and petting zoo. Visit Santa Claus in downtown City Park. Horse-drawn carriage rides. Roasted chestnuts on Main Street and more. Don't miss the lighted Christmas parade at 5. Followed by a fantastic fireworks display over the lake. Then Sunday it's the famous polar bear plunge. Christmas by the Lake. This weekend, special thanks to major sponsors CLTEL, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Pritchard Companies, Curry's Asa Abloy, and ITC.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
Well, back we come. The Lions starting to take control of this one as Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says a score of 19-3. And up court, and we've got a foul called on the Lions. Their second of the quarter. Maddie Logie with the foul her first. Taylor Schwen and Maddie Reiser back into the lineup for the Lions. And the Comets turn it over on the inbound as the pass up and the layup up and good for Taylor Schwen. Schwen with her first 2 of the night. The Lions lead 21-3 now with 5 minutes to go here in the opening half. Full court pressure continues. And up toward the timeline and across on the right side is Allie Shirley. Here's a shot thrown up by Furch from the free throw line. No good. We go the other way with Clear Lake on the rebound by Grimm. Pushed in quickly. Beersford inside. Grimm a short jumper left side up and good. Grimm with 10. And 23-3 in favor of Clear Lake. With 4:29 to go here in the opening half. Furch passes it inside. Tipped away out of bounds by Reiser. And it will be Charles City basketball on the right baseline. Evelyn Mayhew will check back in for the Comets to replace Jackie Mayhew. Out of bounds, right baseline will come the entry. Inbound on the right side. Mayhew plays it back out. Tip of control by Shirley. Shirley guarded by Logie. Played around to the left side for Furch now. Furch looks to make an entry pass. Tipped away by Schwen. Schwen will get it out quickly. The Lions will break up 3-on-2. Bounce pass across left side and work back out to the quarter. Beersford at 3. Got it. Lillian Beersford, her first 3 of the night. Halfway through quarter number 2. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 26 and Charles City 3. In the backcourt. Play to the left side for Avery Wohler. Skip to the front court for Lowe. Her pass is off the mark, though. And it's stolen away by Grimm. Worked up on the Lions, and Schweden decides to pop a 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound controlled by the Comets by Mayhew. Mayhew ahead for Furch. Furch up to the right side of the key. She'll throw it up off the glass, no. And the rebound controlled by Grimm for Clear Lake. Lines up court up by 23 with 3:30 to go here in the half. Schwen wants another 3. Nope, she'll play it along left side Beersford. Left side quarter for Logie. She'll take the 3, no good. Right into the hands of Grimm. Up and good on the layup. Off the rebound. Grimm with 12. She's got 10 in the quarter. Clear Lake 28 to Charles City 3 with 3:13 to go here in the half. Full court pressure continues here for the Lions defensively. But it's broken as the pass up to Lowe into the left side of the front court. She'll skip it across to the right quarter. Furch fires a quick shot. No good off the right side of the glass. And the rebound by Grimm. And she moves it ahead quickly. Schweden drives, lays it up and good. Taylor is 7. Clear Lake 30. Charles City 3. 2:48 to go here in the half. And the pass tipped away. Well, it's going to be a reach in and a foul called on Maddie Reiser. It'll be her first on the team's third. They'll be out of bounds for Charles City on the far end. Ava Kampmeyer for the first time tonight for the Lions. Also, Elena Hartle checks into the lineup as Grimm and Maddie Logie step out. Leah Eves back in the lineup for Charles City with 2:42 to go here in the first half of play. Clear Lake up 30-3. Inbound, Allie Shirley. Jada Lowe also checks in for Charles City. The Comets up court. Pass to the lane and a blocked shot by Elena Hartle, but she causes the foul, and it's team foul 4 on Clear Lake and the first on Hartle. Avery Lowe to the line. She's 0 for 1 on the season from the stripe. Free throw, first one misses. Ashley Amble will check back into the Lion lineup to replace Taylor Schwen. Clear Lake 30 and Charles City 3 with 2:29 to go here in the opening half. Second free throw on the way. That is good. So Lowe 1 for 2 on the trip. And the Comets score on the free throw 30-4. Pass to the inside for the Lions in the front court. Amble, a short jumper is up and good. Amble was 6. Clear Lake 32 and Charles City 4 with 2:10 to go here in the opening half. To the front court, Shirley. She'll play it inside, tipped around, and loose basketball control by Elena Hartle for the Lions. Hartle up court. She'll play the right quarter. Beersford fires a 3. Got it. Beersford, her second 3 of the night. The Lions increase the lead to 35-4 with 100 seconds to go here in the opening half. Up across the timeline is Shirley. She'll play to the free throw line. Trying to move it along is Evelyn Mayhew. Back over the right side, Avery Lowe drives, has it blocked away, but they're going to call a foul on Amble. That'll be her second and the team's 5th. So 2-shot foul here. Avery Lowe back to the line where she's 1 for 2 on the night. Just was at the free throw line moments ago. First one up and back iron, no good. Berkeley Smith in for the first time tonight. 1:23 to go here in the half, and 35-4 the score. Second one up, that is short, and the rebound amble for Clear Lake. Across the timeline for Hartle. Play back out from the inside. Here's a three on the way up and no good for Reiser. The rebound controlled, and a whistle and a foul called on Clear Lake. Charles City in the penalty after the 5th team foul by Clear Lake, and will step down to the other line. Fouls on Kampmeyer. It's her first. And to the line will step Allie Shirley to shoot a pair. Shirley is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She's 2 for 3 now. She makes the first. Madison Vance checks in for the Comets for the first time tonight. Second one is good. So Shirley hits both. And it's 35-6. Front court for the Lions. Worked around the horn from left to right. Over to Reiser. Reiser back out top for Kampmeyer. Kampmeyer, she shuffled the pivot foot before returning the pass over to Reiser. And be out of bounds in favor of Charles City. 55.5 left here in the first half of play. It's going to have time. Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake coach, I believe, will join us to talk about the opening boys game of the season. Clear Lake and Charles City on the boys' side have played a number of games to start the season or right at the start of the season, and they've usually been pretty good contests. Pass toward the lane. Not controlling it is Eves. As she passes it back out, it goes out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake with 36.2 seconds to go here in the opening half. Hartle will make the entry. Inbounds to Reiser. Down to the left quarter for Smith. Back out, here's a three up and no good for Hartle. The rebound controlled on the right side, but it's a step out of bounds. And it will be Clear Lake basketball after Charles City could not control the rebound cleanly. Inbound right side, Reiser skips it back out for Kampmeyer. Back to the right side for Reiser. Back to Kampmeyer. Top of the key, left side over to Hartle. Hartle steps toward the key and kicks it back out on the right side. Reiser steps toward the key and kicks back left quarter. Firing a three up and no good is Hartle. The rebound tipped around and controlled by the Lions. Amble, a short shot up, no good. She'll step to the line to shoot a pair, though, on the foul. Foul charged to Elia Eves. Amble to the line. She was 2 for 2 in the first game. And now she's 3 for 3 as she makes the first. 36-6 with 6 seconds to go here in the half. Second one, no good. Rebound right side controlled by Eves. Comets trying to move it ahead here before the horn sounds. Right side, pass to the inside, tipped around. Here's a shot, no good by Avery Wohlers. And we're at halftime here in Charles City. So the Lions well in control here. The Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score at halftime is Clear Lake 36 and Charles City 6 as the Lions outscore the Comets 25-3 in the second quarter of play. Lions boys coach Jeremy Ainley scheduled to join us here at halftime when we come back after this break. You're listening to Lions basketball here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com back after this timeout.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
36-6, the halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. And Jeremy Ainley joins us for pregame comments for the boys' game coming up later on tonight. And Coach, probably is good to get into the thick of things here and get a real ball game going.
It's going to be nice to have that happen. Haven't had that, yet. 3 long weeks of practice. It feels like forever, but looking forward to get going. Looking forward to playing against somebody else other than ourselves, and see what we got.
Alan, for people that might not have listened back to our conversation back last Tuesday night, obviously coming off that great season last season, the best season in school history, losing a couple of guys, but you have a good roster of guys coming back or available. Actually, you've got one new kid that's going to be, I'm sure, a pretty darn good ball player as well. But just talk about your roster this year compared to last year.
A lot of guys back. We have 8 late letter winners, 3 starters, and I would include, 4 in Trevor. He started quite a bit of games as a sophomore. So, we've got a lot of experience. We like our young guys that are coming up. We, feel that it feels like a veteran group. But obviously you got to replace a couple big pieces, and that's been the case for 8-9 years for us. We've had an all-state kid last 7 years, and had to replace them, every year, and it seems like that's been the kind of the culture we've built is, next man up, and it's your chance and it's your time, and let's see what you can do. And
you kind of beat me with my next question about the culture, and that works all the way down into the lower levels of this program, and it's just the JV team going 19-0 last year, and some of those kids obviously moving up to this level this year. But the program is just in that well-oiled machine type mentality.
Yeah, we work hard with all 3 levels, and really strive for excellence in everything that we do, and that trickles down, and these younger guys are coming up, and they kind of have an idea what we want, what we need, and what we expect, and it's carried over, and obviously we're gonna need it to carry over again.
Are there specific things that your team is going to need to work on here early in the season?
A little bit. Looking at rebounding a little bit. That's kind of a concern. We had a really good guy last year that kind of grabbed everything. So. We've got some guys that can do it. It's just a matter of, that's been kind of a point of emphasis. Early in the season, you want to see, where you're at with ball security and taking care of the ball. That's going to be a key. And then, just moving and sharing the ball and seeing what guys can do, but also, looking for their teammates and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see where we're at. We've had a couple really good days of practice the last couple days, and hopefully that carries over. That's the goal.
And your schedule, obviously, it's a little bit quirky as well here in the early season. You play this game Thursday night. You don't play tomorrow night, and you then move into next week before you get another game.
Yeah, it's a little quirky, but at the end of the day, that's what we've got, and so we'll make the best of it. And like I said, I'm just happy to get going tonight,
right.
And finally look across and see a different colored jersey than our practice jerseys. But we'll see what we got tonight, and then build on that tomorrow and into next week, and then obviously it heats up. Then you get 3 games in 4 days, and right into Christmas break. So, yeah, it's a good chance to see where we're at.
What do you know about this Charles City team tonight?
A couple starters back, a couple guys that played quite a bit last year. So we're, we've got a good feel for 3-4 of their guys, and the rest of them, you're just watching a little bit of film and you're watching a little bit of some scrimmages they've done, and you're kind of guessing and checking. But Dave's, this is his second year, so you kind of have an idea of what he wants to do, what he's about. He's going to get after you defensively. They're going to get in your stuff. And offensively, they're going to spread it out a little bit and try to attack the rim. So we're going to have to be sound. The stuff that we've worked on in practice and the last 3 weeks, let's see how it carries over. Let's see where we're at.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Comments from Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, with pregame comments. Appreciate that, Coach, coming up as always. And when we come back, we'll go through the first half stats and get ready for second half action in the girls' game. Clear Lake leading by a score here at halftime of the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard of 36-6. Back with the second half after this here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB, KRIBAM.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student-athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
Just about ready for second half action here from Charles City. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 36-6. Clear Lake leading the Comets here. For the Lions, well, a great game for Gwen Grimm so far. The freshman's got 12, 10 of those in the second quarter. 7 for Ashley Amble, 7 for Taylor Schwen, 6 for Lillian Beersford, and 4 for Jacelyn Ainley. Playing and not scoring, Alex Tice, Eva Kampmeyer, Aspen Hill. The Lions in the latter part of the second quarter, it started to substitute freely, obviously with a big score. Maddie Logie, Maddie Reiser, Berkeley Smith, Elena Hartle have all played and not scored. For the Comets, it is 3 on a three-pointer by Avery Weathers. A 2 points by Allie Shirley from the free throw line, and Avery Lowe went 1 for 2 from the free throw line as well. As the Comets, 3 of their 6 points from the free throw line. The Lions were 3 of 6 from the stripe as well. Lines of the second half of play will be going from your left to your right as you look at your AM 1490 KRIB dial. Or if you're watching online, of course, go to KRIBAM.com. We've got the link to take you to the KRIB Sports video page. And just hearing the announcement, I thought maybe they're going to say something about the clock situation, but not the case as the Comets open the second half for the basketball. Riley Furch with the basketball, plays it off to the left for Allie Shirley. And a whistle. And we've got an offensive foul away from the basketball. Avery Lowe with the first. Team's first. And a whistle, and now we've got clock problems again. Well, they got the shot clock working, but it was still ticking down as play was stopped. Hill on the left side. Both teams, they're starting 5 on the floor to start things out. Kick back out, Tice, left side. Here's a 3 on the way, up and no good for Aspen Hill. The rebound control left side by Avery Wohlers for Charles City. Glad to have you along on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. KRIBAM.com with audio and video streaming once again. Click on the top half of the page there on the front page at KRIBAM.com and watch the game from the comfort of your home. Left side, Riley Furch. And here's a steal by the Lions. Here's a Schwen up court. Off the steal, a bounce pass off and through the lane and up and good with a layup is Jacelyn Ainley. Ainley was 6. 38-6 in favor of Clear Lake. And if you have your YouTube app on your smart TV, just go to the search bar and search for put the @ sign in at 1490 KRIB Sports. Make sure that you subscribe to that page. That way it pops up for you on your notifications. Ainley tips it away, gets it in the front court. She'll drive and shovel it off. Schwen lays it up and good on the right side glass. Schwen with 9. 40-6 with 6:30 to go here in the third. Here's Furch across the timeline on the right side. Plays it off to the right side, off the mark with a pass, and it's going to be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the far end. 6:21 left here in the third. Across the timeline. And worked around. Here's the drive on the left side. Here is up and good for Jacelyn Ainley. Ainley with 8. And the Lions into the 35-point territory to get the running clock. It's 42-6. And the pass to Tipton. And it'll be Ainley to get it, but then she turns it right back over to Lowe. Lowe to the front court for Furch. Pass to the inside. Controlled by Mayhew. Mayhew tries to go up. She got called for a travel. Be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Gwen Grimm checks back in for Ashley Ambo in the Lion lineup. Clear Lake 42, Charles City 6. The score here. Left side. Driving it is Hill. She'll play back to the right side. Ainley fires a 3. No good. Rebound tipped around and finally controlled by Ainley off the tip from Tice. Pardon me, that's Schwen on the right side. She'll drive and lay it up on the reverse glass, up and good. Schwen with 11. Clear Lake 44 and Charles City 6 with 5:05 to go here in the third. Furch up to the timeline and across to the right side for Lowe. Avery Lowe played to the free throw circle for Mayhew. Work back around to the right side for Avery Wohlers. Wohlers to the inside. Mayhew tries to go up. She'll play back out. Jumper up and no good for Avery Lowe. Rebound, and that's stripped away by the Lions, and a 2-shot foul coming here. So that will stop the clock in the situation. As Schwen with a foul, her second, and the team's first of the third quarter. So Evelyn Mayhew to the line to shoot a pair. First one no good. And we'll see Lillian Beersford check back in for Clear Lake to replace Taylor Schwen. Leah Eves and Jacqueline Mayhew will check back in for the Comets. Second free throw. That is up and no good. Rebound left side. Tipped into the hands of Alex Tice. Tice just announcing that she'll be heading to Iowa Central to play basketball. Here's a layup up and good by Gwen Grimm. Grimm with 14. Clear Lake 46, Charles City 6 with 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Up to the timeline and across for Allie Shirley. And the pass out of bounds. It'll be Clear Lake basketball. Maddie Logie will check back in. Lillian Beersford also comes in. Lions of the front court, right side Beersford. She'll step through the right wing and lay it up and good as she had an open path to the basket. 8 for Beersford, 48-6. Halfway through quarter number 3 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Across the timeline for Allie Shirley. Shirley dribbles out front, guarded by Tice. Tries to pick the pocket, but the pass along to the right side for Jacqueline Mayhew. Mayhew steps toward the free throw circle. Plays it back out left side for Evelyn Mayhew. Mayhew trying to get around a pick to the right side. She'll step up the right side of the lane, play to the left side of the lane. Jumper up and good for Avery Lowe. Lowe with her first field goal of the night. She's got 3, 48-8. Clear Lake with a lead with 3:20 to go here in the third. And Gwen Grimm with another basket. Alex Tice with the assist. Clear Lake 50-8. 3:09 to go here in the third. To the front court, left side for Charles City. It is Evelyn Mayhew to the top of the key. She will make a bounce pass left side, stolen away by Aspen Hill. Hill skips it ahead and open court, and the layup up and no good for Beersford. Rebound to the right side, controlled by Jacqueline Mayhew. Mayhew to Shirley. Shirley up to the center court and across. She'll hand it off top left side of the key, and a full timeout for Charles City, it appears. 2:40 to go here in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 50, Charles City 8. We're back after this here on AM 1490, 96.7 FM, KRIB.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust, one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Well, it's all Clear Lake here in the girls' game. Clear Lake 50 and Charles City 8 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Boys' game will follow here after the girls' game here on KRIB. Opener for the Alliance boys coming up tonight. 50-8. Charles City with the basketball after the full timeout by the Comets. Bounce pass off left side, tipped around but controlled by the Comets. Play back out. Jacqueline Mayhew losing it, picking it back up before the timeline. She'll bring it back in left side, but she shuffled the pivot foot before making the pass, travel the call. 50-8, Clear Lake with a lead. Across the timeline for the Lions for Maddie Logie. Work to the inside again. Hook shot up and no good for Grimm. And the rebound, we've got a jump ball call to go in favor of Clear Lake this time around. Maddie Logie will make the entry on the right baseline. Ava Katmeyer's in to the Lion lineup. And the pass out. It hits the net, but it goes into the hands of Lillian Beersford, and she puts it up and in. Beersford with 10. 52 for Clear Lake. 8 for Charles City. 100 seconds to go here in the third. Left side, Mayhew. Plays it off to the right side for Eves. Eves will play it back out for Furch. Furch dribbles out top, looks left, looks right. She'll play back to the right side for Mayhew. Evelyn Mayhew, 8 to shoot as she steps in toward the key. She'll back it out, 5 to go. Back to Furch with 3. Furch will step up and she'll fire up a shot, no good. Shot clock violation is out of bounds anyway, so it'll be Clear Lake basketball on the far end. Comets will substitute. Avery Wohlers, Allie Shirley, and Jada Lowe will all check in for the Comets. 50 seconds we wind down to left here in the third. And it's all Clear Lake here in the girls' game. Maddie Logie off to the right side. for Elena Hartle, who checks in. Play back out. Here's a three on the way up and good. The second, or actually the third three of the night for Lillian Beersford. And it's 55-8 with a half minute to go here in the third. Left side, Allie Shirley. It's tipped back out toward the circle for Allie Shirley. Shirley. Bounce pass off to the right side for Wohlers. Wohlers dribbles out toward the top of the key. And a bounce pass off, and it's stolen away by Hartle. And she lays it up on the other end too hard, but right there to put it back up and in is Gwen Grimm. Grimm with 18. 57-8. As time runs out here in the third period of action. With even the running clock, the Lions score 21, and they hold the Comets to 2. At the end of 3 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, the score, Clear Lake 57 and Charles City 8. Back with the fourth after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, KRIBAM.com. You're watching online.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
This is the fourth quarter, and the Lions well in control. On the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, it says Clear Lake 57 and Charles City 8 as we move into the fourth period of play. I want to thank Jeremy Ainley for coming up at halftime. The CLTEL halftime show is brought to you by CLTEL, Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. And Riley Furch will play it ahead, but it should stolen away by Ainley. Ainley a 2-on-2. She'll take it all the way home, lays it up and good. Ainley with 10. 59-8 Clear Lake. Across the timeline for Furch. Furch to the left side. Controlled by Allie Shirley. Shirley dribbles out between the rings, guarded by Tice. Lions with their starting 5 in to just get another repetition here. And here's a free throw line jumper, no good by Furch. The rebound controlled by Taylor Schwinn for Clear Lake. Schwinn up court across the timeline. Stops the top of the key. Free throw line. Amble plays it inside. It's blocked away from Schwinn. She'll step up to shoot 2. First foul of the quarter by Charles City. Avery Wohlers with a foul. Her first. Schwinn to the line to shoot a pair. Free throw, first one rattles around and falls down. 12 for Schwinn. Schwinn now 2 for 5 on the season. 60 and now 61-8. The Lions will substitute in after Schwinn's second made free throw. She's got 13. Maddie Reiser, Ava Kampmeyer, and Berkeley Smith all check in for the Lions. Whistle. 30-second timeout by the Comets. Now we mentioned the number 13. Join us over on AM 1300 KGLO each and every morning. Weekday morning, KGLO morning program. As the KGLO morning program is 6 to 9 each morning. And we bring you along local news and information and sports and weather and a lot of great things. Join us each and every weekday morning. Then, of course, the midday report at noon. On the KGLO and KGLOAM.com. We run some community interviews on our KGLO News Facebook page, as well as our AM 1300 KGLO Facebook page. Work to the front court for Charles City off the 32nd timeout. Work back to the top of the key for Allie Shirley. Shirley plays it across left side for Furch. Furch on the dribble. It's around a pick to the free throw line, tipped away and controlled by the Lions. Here's Kampmeyer driving it, and she'll lay it up and no good off the left side glass. Right side glass blocked away from behind by Furch on the rebound attempt by Berkeley. And we've got a jump ball call, which goes in favor of Clear Lake. Elena Hartle will check back in to replace Taylor Schwen. So and Gwen Grimm did slide in on us into the lineup. So the starting five are out with 6:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Inbound left side, Kampmeyer. Cam out of the free throw circle off to the right for Hartle. Hartle plays it back to the right side and up and no good on the right side. Put back up on the left side, up and good for Gwen Grimm. Grimm with 20 on the night. And it's 63-8. Charles City with trouble on the inbound and a pass all the way up court. And it's into the front court left side for Evelyn Mayhew. Comets got lucky there as nobody dropped back into the backcourt to get the inbound pass after the made basket. But somehow a connection made on a full court pass. Three up and good for Evelyn Mayhew. From the left side, her first three of the night. Comets get to double digits at 66 to, and no, they've got it wrong on the scoreboard, I believe. I've got it 63-11. We'll double check here with 5:15 to go in the fourth. Now they get it corrected, 63-11 on the scoreboard. They had it 66-8 on the main scoreboard up here. We've got our scoreboard that we have on the video stream at KRIBAM.com as the Comets will turn it over in the front court. Jackie Mayhew will check back in for the Comets. Out of bounds for the Lions at the far end. So the Lions with the starters out. Like Gwen Grimm with a career night in game number 2, and she will step to the line now to try to make free throws as she gets fouled on the attempt. Mayhew her third, team second of the quarter. Grimm did not have a free throw attempt on the opener against Ballard of Huxley. Free throw, first one up and good. 21 for Grimm, 64-11. Second one on the way, that is good. So Grimm, good first two games for her. She had an impressive outing, but she only had 2 points back on that game against Ballard back last Tuesday night. But I was definitely impressed with her play as a freshman. And tonight, despite it being against a Charles City team, as it's just stolen away by Hartle, you got to give credit to Grimm as here's the drive up by Hartle, up and good on the other end. Hartle with her first two, 67-11 Clear Lake. So we wind down toward the halfway mark at quarter number 4 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Allie Shirley to the free throw lane for Avery Lowe. Lowe looks to play it back out. Her shot is tipped away by Grimm. Grimm saves it from out of bounds, but right to the hands of Jackie Mayhew. A foul is called on the Lions. Team foul number 1. So it'll be out of bounds, not on a shooting foul. The Kampmeyer's second. We see Maddie Logie check back in. Gwen Grimm steps to the bench on a 22-point night. And once again, a great job by the freshman. We know this Charles City team is down a little bit, but Grimm, a great showing here for a freshman nonetheless. Comets can't get it to go. We'll go the other way with Clear Lake with Hartle. Hartle plays it back out top to Kampmeyer. To the left side is a three on the way up and no good. On the left side by Berkeley Smith. The rebound controlled by the Comets. Evelyn Mayhew will get the rebound and play it off into the front court right side for Eves. Back out for Shirley. Worked around left side for Evelyn Mayhew. She fires up a three, no good. Right side rebound controlled by the Lions. Pushed in quickly to Berkeley Smith. And Smith with a layup up and good. Smith with her first two of the night, 69-11. So wind down to 2:45 left here in game number 2 of the Clear Lake Lions regular season. Across the timeline for Shirley. Shirley looks to her right. Works back toward the top of the key and plays it off to the left, tipped around. But controlled by Evelyn Mayhew. Whistle of a foul called. We've got an offensive foul called, I believe, or no. Yes. It's on Aaliyah Eves. It's her second, the team's third. Cowbitz will substitute in. Avery Wohlers will check back in. Madison Vance. And Jada Lowe will check all back in for the Cowbitz at Charles City. Out of bounds, just outside the timeline for the Lions of Clear Lake. Kampmeyer, top of the key right side. She'll step in. Lays it up left side off the glass high, no good. Rebound controlled by the Lions, put back up and no good by Hurdle. And the rebound controlled by the Cowbitz by Savory Wohlers. Front court for Allie Shirley. Shirley the left side. Left side controlled by Madison Vance. Vance dribbles it off her foot. It's going to be picked up by her and controlled back to the left side. Skipped across right side for Avery Wohlers. Wohlers to the free throw circle. And the pass is tipped. It's tipped again. They're going to say Kampmeyer reached in a little bit too much. That'll be her third. And the team's second on the common foul. Got a bounds. The clock continue to roll with 1:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll see Riley Fritz check back in. Fritz with the basketball off the inbound, brings it back between the rings. Dribbles at 25 to shoot and 45 left in the ball game. Free throw line for Mayhew. Mayhew spins the pivot foot, plays it to the right side, tipped away almost by Reiser. Controlled, and here's Fritz, throws it up, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll go with Charles City. And the clock will continue to roll with 30 seconds to go here in the contest. And the Comets taking their time to get the inbound made. Finally delivers it to the referee. And now the inbound left side by Vance. As she looks. And the pass hit on the left side. Worked back out to Evelyn Mayhew. Mayhew, her pass across, tipped away, loose basketball, and now tipped again nicely as diving for the ball was Hurdle. And the pass to the right sideline tipped out of bounds, and where the running clock time is out here in the ball game. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Final score, Clear Lake 69 and Charles City 11. The final score here from Charles City. We'll be back to wrap up the girls' game. After this, you're listening to Lions basketball on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. You're watching online at KRIBAM.com.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D. They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back to the Charles City Gymnasium. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard final score in the boys and the girls game rather as we get ready for the boys game. 69-11 for Clear Lake. The Lions led all the way. It was a little bit of a rough start to start the ball game 11-3. But then the Lions poured it on starting in the second quarter at 25-3. Second quarter made it 36-6. Lions outscored the Comets 21-2 in the third, 57-8 after three, and then a 12-3 advantage in the fourth, 69-11, the final score. Well, the freshman Gwen Grimm had 22 points on the night, 10 field goals, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Lions with 4 in double figures tonight. William Beersford and Taylor Schwinn each had 13. Beersford had 3 threes and 2 twos, while Schwinn had 4 field goals, the 2-point variety, a 3-point field goal, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Jacelyn Ainley had 10 as the other player in double figures, 4 field goals and 2 free throws. 7 for Ashley Emble. She was held scoreless in the second quarter after the second quarter, but once again, the Lions substituted pretty freely in the second half, so nothing to read into that number. Berkeley Smith with 2, Elena Hartle with 2, playing and not scoring on this one for the Lions. Alex Tice, the starter, Ava Kappmeyer, Aspen Hill, the starter, Maddie Logie and Maddie Reiser. That's the balance of the book for the Lions at Clear Lake, who are 7 of 10 from the free throw line. For Charles City, the players that scored, Avery Lowe had a 2-point field goal and a free throw on the night. Evelyn Mayhew had a 3-pointer. Also with a 3-pointer, Avery Weathers. And the other points came from Allie Shirley, had 2 free throws in the second quarter. So the Lions improved to 2-0 in the campaign. And they will turn around quick, and Adam Ernest's squad will take on the Bulldogs of Hampton Dumont Cal in conference play coming up tomorrow night. And once again, there is no JV game, so varsity will start at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be on the air. I know we said we're going to be on the air with a 6 o'clock start tonight, but JV games, preliminary games ran way longer than we had anticipated, and we didn't get underway until about 6:30, but things pick up a little bit here with the running clock of the second half. And tomorrow night, once again, start time for varsity, 6 o'clock. Adam Ernest, our pregame show, start about 5:45, 5:50 tomorrow night here on KRIB. Adam Ernest will be along on the CLTL halftime show, the boys game, and bring up a player of his choice to be the player of the game. We'll see who he chooses, as the Lions with 4 in double figures again, led by freshman Gwen Grimm with 22. 13 on the night for Lillian Beersford, Taylor Schwinn with 13, and Jacelyn Ainley with 10. Once again, the final score in the girls' game on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 69 for Clear Lake at 11 for Charles City. We'll be back to open up the boys' game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake. And you're watching online, watching with live streaming video at KRIBAM.com. Back after this timeout.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CLTEL, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Back for the boys' game. Thank you, Joe Malone, here from Charles City tonight. Clear Lake and Charles City Lions basketball, the boys' edition on the air here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. Watching live online at KRIBAM.com as well. Well, the Lions, of course, coming off that state tournament run that took them all the way to the championship game last year. And the unfortunate loss to MOC Floyd Valley, the big comeback just could not be completed. But what a great run for the Lions of Clear Lake last year. 58-57 the final score against MOC Floyd Valley. They went 26-1. Of course, won the conference outright. North Central Conference with a 14-0 record, and definitely one of the favorites to once again capture the conference crown. This Charles City team last year, 8-14. They were 6-2 in the final year of the Northeast Iowa Conference. As they lost to, they finished second to Decorah, as the Comets finished 8-0 in the League of 5 teams, the final year for the NEIC before the breakup. Charles City, of course, coming into the North Central Conference. The Comets lost Independence in the 3A first round of the sub-state matchup. And the Comets, once again, 8-14 last year, 6-2 in the NEIC. And the Lions, of course, Thomas Meyer, who, if you have not been watching Hawkeye football games, he's gotten in a little bit in the last couple of games for the Hawkeyes. I would sure that, in fact, hearing Gary Dolphin on our broadcast over on AM 1300 KGLO, Gary Dolphin said he spent some time with Tim and Beth Meyer and some of the other crew from Clear Lake at the Friday night before the Nebraska game back last weekend, or pardon me, that'd be Thursday night, wouldn't it? Before the Friday morning game against Nebraska last week, and as high thoughts of the play of Thomas Meyer. But Thomas, of course, was the leading scorer on this club with 17.3 points per contest and 7.6 rebounds. Of course, the other seniors that departed the team were Nick Strayer, Cade Dillaboo, Alex Kerr, Thomas Meyer, Jordan Ainley, Titan Schmidt, Sam Holland, and Henry Bunn. A couple of double-digit scores back on the squad from last year. Jackson McIntyre, a sophomore this year, averaged 10.7 points per contest. And Carson Reiser, the sophomore, averaged 10.1 points per contest for the Lions. For the Comets, they lost a number of seniors off their ball club last year. Their leading scorer was Henry Rizika, actually a sophomore who did not go out on this team this year, it appears. Victor Ward, a junior on this year's squad, was the second leading scorer with 12.6 points per contest. Jordan Ritter graduated at 11.7 points per game, so some players off that squad last year that were producing for the Comets that are now off past high school. But Victor Ward, remembering him from the year past, he definitely will be a force for this Comet team tonight as we play here. The Lions have won 8 straight in the series. Last time the Comets won was back in 2017 on this date, in fact, December 4th. They won at Clear Lake 75-64. So the Lions will look for their 9th win in the series coming up here in this contest. Starting lineups and the play-by-play between Clear Lake and Charles City. That comes your way next. You're listening to Lions basketball here on AM 1490 at 96.7 FM KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake. You're watching online, live streaming video. Head to KRIBAM.com.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust, one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Back we come to Charles City. Let's give you the starting lineups. Jackson McIntyre is 6'2 junior. McIntyre last year, 10.7 points, 4.4 rebounds per game. Shot 50% for the field, 27% for three-point range, 59% for the free throw line for McIntyre, the 6'2 junior. Trevor Theobald at 6'1 and a senior. Theobald had 5.1 points and 2.1 rebounds, 3.7 assists per game. Shot 37% for the field, 34% for three-point range, and 57% from the free throw line for the 6'1 senior Trevor Theobald. Carson Reiser at 6 foot and a junior. Carson, 10.1 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Shot 46% for the field, 41% for three-point range, and 50% for the free throw line. And then the Larsons, Max Larson at 6'4", a senior. Max shot 52% for the field, 69% for the free throw line, 5.2 points and 3.6 rebounds per game. Gage Larson at 6'4" and a senior. Gage shot 50% from the field, 29% for three-point range, 46% from the free throw line, averaging 2.5 points per game. For Charles City, it looks like this for their starters. Victor Ward, as we mentioned in the pregame show, the 6-foot senior. Ward at 12.6 points, 3.6 rebounds, 3.4 assists per game. Shot 39% from the field, 27% from three-point range, 63% from the free throw line. Ethan Handley at 6'4" and a sophomore. Handley did not dress in the varsity uniform last year. Tristan Fox did not either, the 6'3" sophomore. Brenner Razika, 6-foot sophomore. He played as a freshman last year, 2 points per game, 50% for the field for him. And Justin Williams at 6'5" and a junior. And Williams does not appear that he appeared in the varsity lineup. Lions in the road, black uniforms with gold numbers and trim. And it is for Charles City, white uniforms with orange, their primary color on the uniform, and black letters. Lions wants to go right. It's going to go right to left in this first half of play. As it'll be Max Larson to jump center with Victor Ward. So we get underway here in the boys' game. The 20-25-6 boys high school basketball season for Clear Lake underway. And the tip is controlled by the Lions into the hands of Jackson McIntyre. McIntyre will play to Trevor Theobald. Theobald, a bounce pass off for Max Larson. Larson on the right side on top, looks it over. He'll dribble on the right side and lay it up and no good. And the rebound controlled by the Comets by Ethan Handley. Handley pushing it ahead quickly up to Tristan Fox, back to Ward, across around the horn. The Comets go to the top of the key and back over to the right side for Fox. Fox fires a three, no good. Rebound controlled by the Lions by Theobald. Theobald across the timeline, plays it down to the right corner, firing a three up and good for Carson Reiser. Reiser with his first three of the night. 3-0 Clear Lake. The Lions take the early lead here with 7:20 to go here in the first. Front court for Victor Ward for the Comets at the top of the key. Plays it to the right side for Ethan Handley. Handley looks it over, and he'll play it back out to the top for Tristan Fox. Here's Victor Ward from the top of the key. And he might have looked like for a second he might have twisted an ankle, but he's okay. In the drive from the right side wing, up and no good for Handley. And the rebound controlled by the Lions, who race it out quickly. And the layup on the other end, up and no good. Blocking foul call. The Theobald to the line to shoot a pair. Brenner Rizika is his first. Trevor Theobald was a 57% free throw shooter last year. He'll step to the line to shoot 2. Free throw, first one on the way up. That one rattles around and does not fall. Lions shot 64% as a team from the stripe last year. 260 of 392. Second free throw on the way from Theobald. On the way up and rattles around and falls. So Theobald with his first point of the night. And it is 4-0 in favor of the Lions. Comets to the front court. On the left side, it's Tristan Fox, top of the key for Handley. Handley looks to his right for Victor Ward. Ward fires a 3, up and no good. Off the back iron, a long rebound controlled by Theobald. Theobald races it ahead, steps through traffic, lays it up, no good. Rebound by McIntyre, no good. Rebound Victor Ward for Charles City. Ward will bring it up court across the right side of the timeline. He'll skip it across left side. Here's Fox dribbling toward the left corner. Has it tipped away by Theobald, but it's controlled back by Fox. Fox will bring it back to the top of the key. Hands it off to the right side for Rizika. Rizika plays it over to Ward. Ward looks at a 3, but no shot there. He'll play it back up to Rizika. Rizika plays it across for Handley. 10 to shoot, 6:09 left here in the ball in the first quarter. Here's Fox, a 3, no good, or Victor Ward rather. Rebound, Ward gets it, falling out of bounds, plays it back through the key. It's tipped around and controlled by the Lions by McIntyre. McIntyre leads a 3-on-2. He'll lay it up on the other end, too short. Rebound tipped out to the right side, though. Here's a right wing jumper off the glass and good for Carson Reiser. Reiser with 5, 6-0 Clear Lake with 5:49 to go here in the first quarter. Front court for the Comets. It's Victor Ward on the right side. He'll play it to the right side for Handley. Handley on the dribble. Guarded by Max Larson. Roll pass back out between the rings for Fox. Back to the right side for Handley. Handley looks to the inside. Roll pass down the baseline for Victor Ward. Ward with 8 to shoot on the right baseline, guarded by McIntyre. Ward casually backs it out. Roll pass in, stolen away. Lions have a 2-on-1 on the steal by Gage Larson. He tried to take it all the way home, but it's tipped away by Ward from behind. They'll go the other way. Actually will stay with Clear Lake on the turnover. Luke Furman with his first step into the lineup here for the Lions to replace Gage Larson. And multiple changes for the Comets, including Xandri Martinez, a 5'8 junior. Bennett Hansen, a 6'3 senior, will pick him up along the way here. Here's a pass back for the inside. Top of the key 3. Book it for Carson Reiser. His second 3 of the night. He's got 8. 9-0 Clear Lake. Wind down to 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Front court for the Comets is Martinez at the top of the key. Plays it over to the right side for Victor Ward. Actually take that back. It is Jesus Villagomez. Turnaround shot no good from the right wing. And the rebound controlled by McIntyre. McIntyre racing it up court. Kicks to the corner. Another 3 from Reiser. You bet. Reiser with 11. Timeout. Charles City will take it with Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. 4:43 to go here in the first. Clear Lake 12. Charles City nothing. Back after this. This is Lions basketball here at AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. Watching online at KRIBAM.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
12-0 run by the Lions to open up the contest. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard with 4:43 to go here in the first. As the ball set down, as Charles City a little lackadaisical coming out of the huddle on the timeout, but they do get the inbound pass made. As here is Rowe for Charles City. It's stolen away behind the Lions. Quickly ahead, McIntyre. He'll drive and lay up and no good, but the foul is called. McIntyre to the line to shoot a pair. Charles City's second team foul of the quarter. Zandri Martinez with the foul. Here's McIntyre to the line. Shot 59% last year. Free throw first. Up and good. So McIntyre with his first point of the night. 13-0 Clear Lake. 4:31 to go here in the opening quarter. Glad to have you along here on KRIB. Watching online at KRIBAM.com. McIntyre's second up and good. So Mac 2 for 2 on the free throws. And a whistle and a turnover by Charles City on the inbound. And it'll be Clear Lake basketball on the right baseline. 14-0 Lions. 4:31 to go here in the first. Inbound, little trouble. But finally gotten in on the right side. Here's dribbling on the right side. Kick back out left side. Here's another three from Reiser. No good this time. Rebound controlled by Villagomez. And it's tipped away out of bounds on the pass across by Luke Furman. It'll be Charles City basketball deep in their own zone, in their defensive zone. Victor Ward will check back into the combat lineup to replace Andrew Martinez. And Kobe Ort will see his first playing time tonight, replacing Max Larson in the Clear Lake lineup. Lions up by 14 here on 14-90 KRIB. Across the timeline with Ward. Ward between the rings, hands it off to the right side of the key. And the pass across the key tipped around from Villagomez. And we've got a loose ball picked up by Ort. And will go the Lions' way. Pass up court now for Theobald. Theobald pulls up left wing. And now he'll step toward the keys. He sees an opening, lays it up right side, glass up and good. Theobald with three, 16-0 Clear Lake. With 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. Skip pass to the front court left side for Rowe. Rowe steps toward the key left side. He'll throw it up and no good, but the foul is called. And Rowe will step to the line to shoot a pair. Foul is the first on the Lions in the quarter. And Deontay Rowe will step to the line to shoot a pair. Free throws up and good on the first as the foul is on Ort. So Rowe puts Charles City on the board with 3:49 to go here in the first. 16-1 in favor of the Lions. Rowe with a second free throw to come. So the 16-0 run to start the ball game. Second one no good. Rebound control by Drake Thompson for the Lions, who's into the lineup for the first time tonight as well. Pass to Orts off his shoulder. We go the other way with Charles City on the turnover. And the pass across the left side. Villagomez steps back and pops a three. That's way short. Rebound batted out toward the top of the zone. Loose basketball still, but controlled by Rowe. Rowe to the top of the key. Looks like he took an extra step, but no call. Villagomez down to the left quarter. Here's a three up and no good from Cameron Littleton. Or take that back. It is Brenner Rizika. It's out of bounds on the right baseline. Tristan Fox. Ethan Hadley checked back in for the Comets. Back in for the Lions, Gage Larson to replace Kobe Ort. We'll also see for the first time Braden Watkins, a 6-foot junior, into the Lion lineup. And Watkins will replace Carson Reiser. 3:23 left in the first. 16-1 in favor of Clear Lake. Ward inbound on the right baseline. They'll get the return pass off the inbound. And a play back out to the top of the key for Hadley. Hadley play back out to the right side for Ward. Ward plays it across to the top of the key for Fox. Fox looks to step in. He'll play it back to Ward. Ward top of the key, backs it in between the rings, and now steps forward on the right side of the key. He'll throw it up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Braden Watkins. And a foul called up court. Comets the 13th foul. Victor Ward with his first. Into the lineup. Here's Cameron Littleton, the 6-foot junior, checking into the lineup. Lions inbound from half court. Whistle. We've got shot clock. Oh no, we've got the volleyball support cover where you put the post in. has come out of the floor. That's an easy replace. They've got that taken care of. Probably one of those things you step on it just right, and it pops out. And now the inbound, and here comes Theobald across the timeline over the right side, faking the drive, faking the shot, and laying it up on the right side. A good strong drive by Braden Watkins. Watkins with 18, and it is 18-1 in favor of Clear Lake. Watkins with his first 2 of the night. Ward at the top of the key. Plays it over the right side for Handley. Handley on the right baseline drives. He got fouled on the floor on the right baseline. Team foul number 2 on the Lions. Here in the quarter, McIntyre will check in after the signal to the table. Luke Furman with his first. Out of bounds right baseline is McIntyre will replace Trevor Theobald. Hadley right baseline. Looking, he'll skip it back out. Almost tipped away, but it's controlled by Littleton. Littleton dribbles on the right side of the wing. On the right side, he'll spin the pivot foot and try to play it back out. It's tipped away by McIntyre. Tipped back around. Finally, the loose basketball comes up the way of Gage Larson for Clear Lake. Pass to the front court. Watkins on the left side. He'll skip the pass over right quarter. 3 on the way. Up and no good for Furman. And the rebound tipped around to the right side. Controlled by the Lions by Gage Larson. Work back out. Thompson back to the right side for McIntyre. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. McIntyre drives right wing. Up and good with a layup. McIntyre's first field goal. He's got 4. Clear Lake 20. Charles City 1 with 1:50 to go here in the first quarter. Victor Ward on the right side looks to dribble in. He gets blocked away by Gage Larson right back into his hands. Ward will play it back down on the right wing for Handley. Handley looks it over. A dribble on the right side of the baseline. Jumper on the way. No, and that one does fall. Got the shooter's roll off the rim. And it's 20-3 in favor of Clear Lake with 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Pass to the left side is tipped off the hands of McIntyre and out of bounds. And it will go with Charles City. Kobe Hart back in the lineup for Clear Lake to replace Drake Thompson. And we'll see Gage Larson check back in. Max Larson check back in to replace Gage Larson in the Lion lineup. Out of bounds in the backcourt for Charles City. Victor Ward across the timeline. Plays it across to the left side for Fox. Fox top of the key to the right side. Back to Ward. Ward looks it over. Still looking it over. Ward will play it back out top now. Dribbling in and pass off from the right side. Fox tipped around. We've got a jump ball or a foul. It's a jump ball, which goes Charles City's way. The shot clock will stay at 16. The game clock at 1:11. Right baseline will come the entry. Ethan Handley will make the inbound on the right baseline. On the inbound, work back around the horn to the top. For Littleton, his pass to the left side, tips off a Lion hand and out of bounds at the Lions bench. And it'll be Charles City basketball from the left sideline, 11 to shoot. And Fox will make the entry. Fox into the backcourt for Ward. 10 to shoot as he brings it across the timeline. Ward to the top of the key. He looks it over. Spins the pivot foot, packs it back out to Martinez, for Fox. A 3 on the way, no good. Got the rim, so Charles City can continue here on the rebound. Handley, left baseline jumper, no good, but he drew the foul. Furman's second, team's third. Ethan Handley to the line to shoot a pair for the 6'4 sophomore. Free throw first, back iron no good. Lions will substitute in Carson Reiser as well as Trevor Theobald replacing Watkins. And out of the lineup as well, Luke Furman. 15.5 seconds to go here in the opening frame. Clear Lake 20, Charles City 3. Second free throw on the way up. Back iron again, no good. Rebound middle of the lane for Clear Lake for Reiser. Reiser outlets to Theobald. Theobald up across the timeline, center court. Theobald looks to the right, plays it off to the left at the top of the key for Larson. Max plays it around to the right side now. And a roll pass back down to Larson as he cut down low. Turnaround shot off the glass is good for Max Larson. Max's first 2 of the night. Clear Lake 22, Charles City 3. 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Martinez lost the basketball right side. A little push and shove. Comets get it back. Martinez will play it back out for the top of the zone. Fox gets it. He'll turn back to the top of the key. Gets it back to Ward between the rings. Ward a long three. That's way short. And the rebound controlled by Max Larson with 15 to go here in the quarter. Hands it off to Theobald. Theobald guarded by Ward across the timeline with 7. Theobald to the top of the key. And a kick in the quarter. McIntyre fires a 3. Got it. In the foul, or let's see here. So McIntyre with a 3. Ethan Hadley with a foul is first and the team's 4th. So McIntyre with the 3. And he'll try the 4-point play here after the made 3. And it's short. It's the rebound right side, controlled by the Comets. They throw it down court, and nothing doing there. Clear Lake starts out the 2025 and 26 season with a great first quarter. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard scores as Clear Lake 25 and Charles City 3. Back after this is Lions basketball. Here at AM 1490 at 96.7 FM KRIB. You're watching online at KRIBAM.com.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
With Dylan Anderson manning the camera, Bob Fisher here from Charles City. Second quarter beginning here in the Comet Gymnasium. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score. Clear Lake 25 and Charles City 3. As we start quarter number 2, the possession arrow goes in favor of the Lions. It'll be McIntyre as well as Theobald. Kobe Ort, Max Larson, and Dylan Plaguey will also get the start here. 6-foot senior for the first entry for him in this second quarter of play. Lions of the second quarter is a free throw line jumper by McIntyre. Short, the rebound, Ort reverses it back out. Stepping across, and the 3 up and no good for Theobald. The rebound right quarter, controlled by the Comets by Rowe. And moving it up court across the timeline to the right side for Villagomez. On the right wing, looks to drive in. Guarded by Max Larson, plays it back out. Back out to the top of the key for Martinez. He'll throw up a 3 that's way off the mark. Rebound controlled by Villagomez. Shot clock didn't reset due to not hitting the rim. Dump into the lane, and the pass is still a little way as Rizika lost control. We go the other way with Clear Lake. Across the timeline. And driving left side, layup up and no good around the world for Theobald, and no good. Whistle a foul on the rebound. Lion foul. Larson with his first. Max. Team's first of the quarter. Be out of bounds in favor of the Comets. Cross the timeline to the right side for Brendan Rizika. Top of the key. Here's a 3 up and no good for Villagomez, and the rebound controlled by the Lions. And moving it up court quickly to Plaguey from Theobald. Back to Theobald. Here's a 3 that's short. And the rebound controlled the middle of the lane for McIntyre. McIntyre spins through traffic, puts it up, and good on the layup. McIntyre with 9. Clear Lake 27 and Charles City 3. 6:35 to go here before halftime. That is for the CLTEL halftime shows. It's still a little way for Kobe Art. We'll talk with the Clear Lake head coach as here's a drive, and the layup up and good for Jackson McIntyre for the left wing. Mac with 11, and it's 29-3. Here's a 3 on the other end, up and good. Getting the bounce for Deontay Rowe. And we've got a whistle of a 30-second timeout for the Comets. We'll keep it right here with 6:13 to go here in the second. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 29-6 in favor of Clear Lake. Is a 30-second timeout for Charles City. As I was trying to say, the CLTL halftime show. Anna Burness will join us, the Clear Lake coach, for halftime comments. And we'll have a player of the game, I assume, come up. We'll see who it is. Once again, freshman Gwen Grimm with 22 on the night to lead the way against the Lions for the Lions girls, as the Lions girls easily handled Charles City 69-11 in the opener of this doubleheader, first doubleheader of the season. 29-6, Clear Lake with the lead after the 30-second timeout by Charles City. They put in Bennett Hansen once again into the lineup for the Comets. Inbound, McIntyre can move the baseline, but he inbounds quickly to Theobald. Theobald guarded by Victor Ward as he brings it up court across the timeline. And a bounce pass off, tipped away, and a loose ball foul on the recovery. And it'll be against Clear Lake on the foul. They charge it to Trevor Theobald. It's his first. Team's second of the quarter. Into the front court quickly for Rowe. Rowe, a right wing three. That is off the mark, and the rebound controlled by the Lions by Trevor Theobald. Quickly a skip pass head left corner. Kick back out. And around the horn we go. Here's McIntyre for the top of the key drives. He got it blocked away by Victor Ward. Ward will get the ball and pass it in quickly to Villagomez, but it's tipped away and stolen by Trevor Theobald. Theobald quickly ahead. Here's a three from Reiser. No good. Rebound is out of the hands of Max Larson, and it'll be Charles City basketball on the far end. On the inbound on the far end, across the timeline for Victor Ward. Ward between the rings. Guarded by McIntyre. McIntyre plays it, Ward plays it off to his left for Razika. Plays it back to the right side. Whistle of the foul called underneath. It's going to be on the Comets. Foul is on Victor Ward. It's his second. Luke Furman back into the lineup. And Braden Watkins also checks in. So it lines up court after the offensive foul by Charles City. Across the timeline for Furman. Furman at the top of the key, gets a pick and moves to the left side. Plays it back to McIntyre. He's trying to. It's tipped away by Villagomez. He goes up on the other end, no good. And the rebound controlled by Furman for Clear Lake. Furman across the timeline, quickly off to the left side for Watkins, who drives and lays it up and good on the left side glass. Watkins with 4. Clear Lake 31, Charles City 6. 4:50 to go here in the first half. Pass inside, tipped around, but controlled by the Comets. Throwing it back from inbounds as Razika. And he plays it back out to Ward. Ward tried to dribble in, got tangled in his legs as he was guarded by Reiser. Pass back across to the top of the key for Rowe. Rowe looks to drive in. He'll throw it up and good off the glass. Rowe with 6. 31-8, Clear Lake. On the drive from the right corner, as quickly Lions go up, no good, but the rebound put back up and good off the miss from Reiser, and the rebound put away into the hoop by Jackson McIntyre. Back with 13, 33-8 in favor of Clear Lake. Ward to the front court for Charles City, hands it off to Villagomez. Villagomez on the dribble on the left side. He looks, spins the pivot foot and hands it off. Dribbling and kick back out from Rowe to the right side. Here's a three, no good for Razika. The rebound controlled by the Lions by McIntyre up ahead. Here's Watkins with the easy layup on the breakaway, and Charles City will call timeout. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 35-8 Clear Lake. So we're halfway through quarter number 2. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, watching online at KRIBAM.com. Back after this timeout.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Well, the Lions control the boys' game here. 3:57 to go before halftime. 35-8, Clear Lake with the lead on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Inbound, Charles City after the 30-second timeout. Ward picks it up across the timeline, but it's passed off the mark. Lions right in the public address announcer's hands at the bench. It's out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the Comet turnover. McIntyre will inbound. And up to the timeline across, it's Luke Furman. Furman dribbles off to the left. He'll play it across to McIntyre, who pops a three. Got it. McIntyre with his second three of the night. He's got 16. 38-8 in favor of Clear Lake. 3:35 to go here in the half. Comets working around for the right quarterback out top. Drive on the right side, tipped away, loose on the loose basketball. Play back over to Hadley, and he'll hit a three from the right wing. Hadley with 5. Thomas to double digits, 38-11. Lions quickly to the front court. Here's Furman. Hands it off to Gage Larson. Larson at the top of the key. He lost it. Well, he lost his dribble, I believe, there. And now here's Victor Ward, who on the other end lays it up no good, but the foul is called. And Clear Lake with their third team foul of the second quarter. Larson with a foul, his first. Victor Ward to the line, where he was a 63% free throw shooter last year. First one swishes through for Victor Ward. Lion substitute, Trevor Theobald. Kobe Hunfeld will get his first action as a Lion in a basketball uniform, the 6'2 senior. 38-12, Clear Lake with a lead with 3:04 to go here before intermission. Back iron, no good on the second free throw. Rebound out to the free throw line, controlled by Trevor Theobald. And the pass up quickly on the right side. There's a jumper from the right side, up and good for Carson Reiser. Reiser, those first points of the second quarter, but he's got 13. Clear Lake 40, and Charles City 12. A shot off the mark on the other end. And we go the other way quickly with Clear Lake on the break. Here's a layup up and good for Braden Watkins. Watkins with 8. Clear Lake 42 and Charles City 12 with 2:40 to go here in the first half. Free throw line jumper no good by Ward, and the Lions let it go out of bounds. It'll be Clear Lake basketball on the far end. Out of bounds. Theobald gets the inbound pass. A little pressure by Charles City, but they drop back. Ward guarding Theobald up court. Theobald across the timeline. He'll dribble it to the right side. Lays it back out for McIntyre. Or for Hadenfield, pardon me. Right side. Here's Reiser to the top of the key. Lays it back over to the right for Theobald. Theobald on the right side. Tipped away off his hands and out of bounds. It was tipped away by Justin Williams, who got out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Man McIntyre, his first time out of the court for the 6'1 freshman as he replaces Carson Reiser in the Lion lineup. Inbound right sideline. Gage Larson lobs it out. Goes over the heads of everybody. And oh boy, Man McIntyre probably got away with a over and back as he had, I believe, both feet in the front court, and then he took a step to the back court. Here's a three up and no good with 2 on the shot clock. The save made, but they save from out of bounds right into the hands of Victor Ward for Charles City as they move up court. Down to the right baseline of the key, and Justin Williams travels as he tried to get the shot up in time. 1:50 left in the first half. 42 for Clear Lake and 12 for Charles City. Let's get Adam Ernest will join us on the CLTEL halftime show, brought to you by CLTEL, Internet for you, and Clear Lake and Ventura. Free throw line for Adam McIntyre's pass back, still a little away. And up court, trying to get control and throwing it up and good. Off the right side glass is Tristan Fox. Fox with his first 2, Clear Lake 42, Charles City 14. Wind down to 90 seconds left here in the opening half. Free throw line jumper, Bookett for Man McIntyre. Man's first 2, 44-14, Clear Lake with a lead. Ward across the timeline, plays it across right side. 3 on the way, up and good for Ethan Handley. His second triple of the night, he's got 8. 44-17, Clear Lake with a lead. And around traffic through the right side glass, up and good for Trevor Theobald. Theobald with 5, 46-17, Clear Lake. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Pass across the lane is off the mark and out of bounds. And it'll be Clear Lake basketball on the far baseline. Jackson McIntyre will check back in, as well as Max Larson. Out will go Hadenfield, as well as Braden Watkins. Watkins, a good time off the bench for him. He's got 8. Lead is 29.
for the Lions. Across the timeline for Theobald. Right side, McIntyre, top of the key for Larson. Gage Larson drives. He'll light up. No good as he got too far underneath the basket. The rebound controls the passes up to Ward. Ward, top of the key. He'll fire a three. Got it. Ward with his first three of the night. 46-20. Clear Lake with the lead. 25 seconds to go here before intermission. Across the timeline, Lions will hold for one with a shot clock off with 20 to go. Out top is Theobald. Coming out to guard is Littleton. Theobald looks back at the clock with 12. It's tipped in the backcourt. He can go back and get it, and he does, and brings it back to the front court is Theobald. Now the drive on the right baseline. He goes up, charge the call. Theobald's second foul of the ball game, the team's fourth of the quarter. And with 3.9 seconds to go, Charles City with the basketball. The Lions are 46-20. Lions will slap full court pressure on, it appears, here on the inbound. And the inbound to Ward, who tries to get through traffic. He gets up to the timeline. He fires up a long shot. That is no good at the horn. Halftime here in Charles City. The Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 46 for Clear Lake and 20 for Charles City. The halftime score here in Charles City. We'll be back with our CLTEL halftime show brought to you by CLTEL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Adam Burness will join us here momentarily. Back after this here on KRIB and watching on KRIBAM.com.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026. Consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
Back to Charles City, halftime score of the boys game. Clear Lake 46 and Charles City 20. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score. Girls game, it was 69-11. The final score, Lions 11-3 after one, but then they really took it to the Comets after that, 25-3 in the second quarter. 21-3 in the 21-2 in the third quarter. Adam Burness, the Clear Lake head coach, joins us for post-game comments at halftime here of the boys' game. And coach, just talk about this one. Obviously, we kind of knew that this probably would be the case for this game, and you got a lot of girls in there to play, and you had a lot of success from most of the girls out there on the court tonight.
We did. Obviously, the strength of our team, I think, is going to be our whole this season, and I think we got lots of girls on our squad that just depending on the night can really step up and not only just score but play great defense. And that's what I took from this game is our defensive effort, especially the second half. I wasn't completely thrilled with how we came out by any stretch of the imagination, but again, it wasn't about Charles City. This game, it was about Clear Lake, and so we came in making this about us. We went in at the halftime not completely pleased. Obviously, we had the lead points-wise, but not completely thrilled with how we had played, and very proud of the effort in the second half.
Well, you were able to use a lot of different combinations on the floor and see what you can and maybe can't use, but the one that you used early on in this ball game that you didn't use back in the first game was your two tall ladies with Amble and Grimm, and got them a little action in there together. And I'm sure that was probably one of the things you did want to see
heading into the night.
It is. Obviously, I've been getting a hard time about playing them together a little bit from both of them. Obviously, both two very talented players with tremendous size. It was just a great matchup in terms of who they were guarding defensively and the type of system that Charles City's run. It worked in our favor, and that is something we kind of came in with a plan of wanting to try to utilize a little bit, and had some success with it tonight. So it's good to know something we can use going forward. 4
players in double figures, and of course Taylor Schwinn had 13, 10 for Ainley, and 13 player off the bench. Lillian Beersford, we've seen 2 good games out of her, I think.
We really have, and both of our kind of brought up Gwen Grimm and Lily here as players of the game. When you talk about both of these players, they just work their butt off, and I think we got a lot of players that really are passionate about basketball and on our squad, but these two do stick out with a number of other of our players on our team. But in terms of the hard work they put in, the things behind the scenes, they're both A+ in my book, and they showed the hard work all kind of culminated in their performance tonight.
Quick turnaround to play Hampton Dumont Cal tomorrow night in a conference game. And what do you know about this year's version of the Bulldogs?
You know, they're going to change dramatically compared to what we've probably seen in the past. They've had maybe a little bit more depth. I know we won't be playing the JV game tomorrow, right. But to me that just means they're going to be that much more rested, and good young guards, a young team, something that's going to be very different than what Clear Lake's seen in the past from Hampton Dumont. But we're looking forward to the challenge. That was another reason it was kind of nice to get use our deep bench tonight and get some rest, obviously, with a back-to-back game here tomorrow.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming up and joining us. We'll talk to you about 5:45 or so tomorrow night with the pregame.
Sounds great. Appreciate it.
Who are you going to put on here first?
Let's go Gwen. She's a little less nervous, I think.
She's a little less nervous? Well, Gwen Grimm steps in with had a great night. Watch your step there, because stay on the. I've already fallen down once on the chair, so we don't need to have anything happen to you here. So, Gwen,
okay.
Gwen, just talk about, obviously, I think you've had 2 good games here starting as a freshman, and obviously that second quarter you scored 10 points, and you really were working things well. Just talk about stepping in as a freshman onto this varsity squad.
I mean, it wasn't hard at first because I've been playing ball for a long time,
right.
And, these girls are really supportive, and that's helped me a lot.
Talk about your game tonight, and obviously you had a lot of great opportunities. We talked with Coach about he had you and Ashley Amble in at times, trying to see if that combination can work well, and maybe just talk about those 2 things. Or try to talk about.
Yeah.
it. Brag about yourself a little bit.
Tonight I don't know. I think I just had more confidence in myself.
Yeah.
Definitely the first game I was a lot nervous, and I thought,
All right. Talk about your teammate here. We'll give you an opportunity to talk to her before she gets on here. Lillian Beersford, talk about her.
Oh, Lily. She's a great teammate. She always hustles on the court and just a great shooter.
Gwen, congratulations on being one of the players of the game, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you throughout the season. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
Gwen Grimm with 22 points. Lillian Beersford will. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn to talk about her. Talk about this freshman here.
Gwen is a really good and uplifting player. I've played with her in AAU, so inside and outside high school ball, and having her come up is it's amazing.
Talk about 2 games in, 2 victories for this team, and things seem to be going pretty well so far.
Yeah, they've been going really well. We're just trying to get into it. We have a young team, and we're figuring out the basics.
Talk about what you've tried to improve on from last year to this year.
From last year to this year, I've really focused on my defense and my shooting. I've worked on a lot of it.
Well, we appreciate your efforts tonight. You had 13 points, and I'm sure, like I said to Gwen, I'm sure we'll see you up here once again throughout the season. Good job tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet. Well, that's our players of the game tonight. Go ahead. Yep. thanks again. Appreciate you ladies stepping up here. Ellie Beresford with 13. Gwen Grimm with 22. Taylor Schmidt also had 13, and Jason Langley had 10. Felt like a cakewalk tonight here in Charles City, 69-11, the final score in the girls' game. Boys' game, halftime. Second half will start here in just a couple of moments. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 46-20. Clear Lake leading Charles City. And that's been the CLTEL halftime show, brought to you by CLTEL, Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. We're back with the second half after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, watching online at KRIBAM.com.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
Back we come to Charles City, halftime. Second half actually going to start here. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 46-20 in favor of Clear Lake, leading at Charles City as we get the second half underway. For Clear Lake, Jackson McIntyre with 16, 6 field goals, including 2 threes and a pair of free throws. Carson Reiser with 13 as he started out with 11 of the first 12 points in the ball game and has 13 on the night. It is 8 for Braden Watkins, 5 for Trevor Theobald, 2 for Madden McIntyre, 2 for Max Larson, Dylan Plaguey, as well as Kobe Honfield, Luke Furman, Kobe Orch, Drake Thompson, playing and not scoring, as well as Gage Larson. For the Comets of Charles City, it was 8 for Ethan Hadley, 6 for Deontay Rowe, leading scorer Victor Ward with 3, and Tristan Fox with 2, the only scorers for the Comets. Both teams with their starting 5 on the floor to start the second half of play. Glad to have you along here on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake, and KRIBAM.com. Watching video, live video online by heading to KRIBAM.com. And subscribe to our KRIB YouTube page for sports. Shot no good by Ruzicka. We go the other way with Clear Lake off the rebound. Right side, here's a 3. Book it for Carson Reiser. His 4th triple of the night. And he's got 16. And a whistle, and the turnover for Charles City. We go the other way with the Lions. Trevor Theobald will get the inbound pass from Gage Larson. On the right side, out top, Theobald out to the top of the key. Reiser wants it to the 3. And that one rattles out, no good. Rebound on the right side, tipped to control by Gage Larson. And Max Larson, pardon me. Now here's on the left side. Here's a drive up and good for Carson Reiser. Reiser with 18. 51-20 Clear Lake. Just underway, period number 3. Front court for Charles City. It is Fox. Around the horn to the left side for Ward. Ward a 3, left wing, no good. Rebound Reiser for Clear Lake. Reiser ahead quickly for McIntyre. He lays it up and good for Jackson. Jackson with 18 on the night. 53-20 with 6:40 to go here in the third. 3 on the way on the other end. Up and no good from the right wing for Ruzicka. The rebound controlled by Jackson McIntyre for Clear Lake. McIntyre quickly to the right side corner. 3 up and no good for Reiser. And the rebound control left side for Ruzicka. Ruzicka pushes it ahead, tipped away almost by McIntyre, but gotten to Ward. Ward passes it back out, tipped around, but controlled by Ruzicka. To the left side, Fox drives left wing. He lost the handle, and the Lions will get the turnover and move it up court and on the hands of Theobald. Theobald across half court. He'll skip it across left side. McIntyre steps in from there, and he'll lay it up and good the foul for Jackson McIntyre, and he'll step to the line to shoot 1. 20 for McIntyre. Fouls on Justin Williams. It's his first, or the team's first. And we've got a timeout
for Charles City. 55-20, the score in favor of Clear Lake. A full timeout back after this here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. Watching live streaming video online at KRIBAM.com.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
$55-20 Clear Lake. After the free throw, it'll be a running clock for the Lions as they've gotten to the 35-point mark. McIntyre to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play attempt here. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. The Lions 3 of 5 from the stripe. Free throw, that's good. So McIntyre, he's actually 3 for 4 as he had a 4-point play attempt back in the first half that he did not convert. Charles City free throw line, Handley. He'll play it back out to Victor Ward between the rings. He drifts off to the left. And he'll take a left wing three. Got it. Victor Ward with his second triple of the night. He's got 6, 56-23. Line to the front court, worked around to the right side. And there's a right baseline jumper, no good for Theobald. Rebound tipped and controlled by the Comets as it's outletted to Ward. Ward on the left side, he'll take another three. Got it again. Ward with 3 threes. He's got 9. 56-26. Into the front court, Theobald gets a pass from Max Larson. Dribble on the right side, Theobald. And he will head to the lane and kick it off to the left side. Reiser inside for Max Larson. Post move left side, kick to the right side. Gage Larson to the corner. Here's a 3 up and no good for Theobald. The rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll go with Charles City. Kobe Ort checks in for Clear Lake to replace Gage Larson. Luke Furman will check in for the Lions to replace Carson Reiser. Victor Ward steps out. I take that back. Ward drifts to the right quarter. Thought he was headed to his bench, but he is not out on the Charles City substitutions. As Ward fires a 3, no good. And left side rebound controlled by Ort as the Lions quickly move ahead. Here's McIntyre on the drive. Left side, he missed it. And the rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Comet basketball. So it'll be the inbound for Fox. He'll inbound to Xandri Martinez. Martinez across the right side of the timeline. Played off to the right side for Ethan Hadley. Hadley on the right side. Dribbles it out and plays it back out to Victor Ward. Ward thought about a long 3. He'll play it across left side for Fox. Fox to the top of the key where he hands it off for Hadley. Hadley drives. He lost it, not out of bounds. In favor of Clear Lake we go. Halfway through quarter number 3. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 56-26 in favor of Clear Lake, leading Charles City here in this battle of the old and the new North Central Conference teams. Front court left side, McIntyre. Cross to Max Larson to the right side for Theobald. Back out top. Trying to step in is Furman. He'll play it underneath, and Ort lays it up and good on the left side glass. Kobe's first 2 of the night, 58-26. And pass up court tipped out of bounds by the Lions. And it'll be Charles City basketball in the front court on the right sideline. Jesus for the Gomez checks into the lineup for the Comets. Deontay Rowe as well steps in. Lions will, Braden Watkins will check in. And the inbound for Charles City from the right sideline of the front court to Victor Ward. Ward brings it back between the rings. It played off to the left side. Here's Martinez at 3, no good. Rebound left side. Long one controlled by Max Larson, who I can't see the referee, but it's going to be a foul called on Charles City. Sandro Martinez is second, the team's second as well. Lions inbound from half court, play back to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline, up to the free throw line and in. Bounce pass off. Ort open, up and good on the layup left side. Ort with 4, 60-26, Clear Lake. The lead back up to 34. 3 on the way, no good from the left wing for Rowe. We go the other way. Well, almost straight from out of bounds on the near sideline by Furman. And we'll go the other way with Clear Lake. Back to Furman on the return pass to the right. Sandal step to the key and played off left side. Here's the drive by Watkins, back out to the left side. And here's a 3 on the way, up and in and out, no good for Furman. And the rebound control by the Comets is bringing it up as Martinez plays it across to Victor Ward. Ward looks to dribble, drive it on the right baseline. Jumper from 15, no good. Rebound left side controlled by the Comets. By Rowe. Rowe tries to work his way in. Almost has his pocket picked by Furman. And now the loose basketball on the tip away by Max Larson. Loose ball on the floor. We've got a whistle and a jump ball. And, Jeremy Ainley wants a foul. And, looking the way that ended up, I want a foul too, but not going to happen. It's going to be a jump ball, which will go in favor, actually, of Clear Lake, so makes no difference. Line substitute in. As Carson Reiser back into the lineup. Quickly ahead to him on the right side quarter. Bounce pass to Orton on the right baseline. He'll bring it back out into the hands of Jackson McIntyre. Drives across the lane left side. Pass to Watkins, who drives to the lane. 12-footer in the lane short. Rebound control by Villagomez for Charles City. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter on the other end. Left side, the layup up and good as Bennett Hansen got around the defense. And a whistle and a foul up court. Clock will continue to roll with 60-28 the score. Martinez his third and the team's third. Drake Thompson. And Cam Littleton will check in for the Comets. Last 15 seconds of the third quarter. And a handoff on the drive, and not getting up the shot is Thompson. Plays it back out. Here's the drive left side, up and no good, but McIntyre will step to the line to shoot a pair. So the clock will stop at 4.8 seconds with the free throws to come. Cameron Littleton with a foul, his first. McIntyre to the line where he is 3 for 4 on the night. So he'll shoot another pair here and try to increase his 9, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. Do I have this right? Free throws no good. 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's what he's got. 4.8 seconds to go. First one missed. McIntyre's second. That one is good. 61-28. Charles City inbounds on the other end. Littleton across the timeline. And to the quarter, 18-footers up and no good. We're at the end of 3. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score after the end of 3 quarters. Clear Lake 61 and Charles City 28. Back with the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB Mason City Clear Lake. Watching online at KRIBAM.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura. This is the fourth quarter as we round up our doubleheader here from Charles City tonight, the first one of the 2025 and 26 season.
Clear Lake in a blowout in the girls' game, and Clear Lake trying to do the same here on the boys' side. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard as we go to the fourth quarter. Clear Lake 61, Charles City 28. It will be Charles City basketball to start the fourth period of play. The Lions will start the fourth quarter with Carson Reiser on the floor, as well as Jackson McIntyre, Trevor Theobald, Braden Watkins, as well as Gage Larson. On the inbound pass to the front court for Victor Ward for Charles City on the left side. He'll drift down toward the quarter. And a bounce pass in, juggled around, but controlled and kicked back out. Here's a three on the way, up and no good for Fox. So the rebound controlled by the Lions by Watkins. Watkins hands it off to Theobald. Theobald just across the timeline at center court. He'll drift off to the right with a dribble, and he'll play back up to McIntyre. McIntyre back over to the right side. Driving from there is Theobald. Kick back out. Here's Reiser, another three. That one and rattles around and falls for Carson Reiser. His fifth three of the night. He's got 21. 64-28 the score. And a three on the other end, no good for Ward. And the rebound controlled by Gage Larson for Clear Lake. He'll outlet to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. Here's the top of the key three. It's short by Gage Larson. And the rebound controlled by the Comets as Ward will move it up quickly. Ward a roll pass into the inside. It's tipped around. There's basketball on the floor. Reiser falls to the floor. He gets it to McIntyre somehow. And here's Watkins on the break. He'll lay it up and good. Watkins with 10. 66-28 Clear Lake. The Lions pushing the lead to 38. Ward on the right side gets the return pass from Hadley. Work back to the left side, down for Rizika. Rizika's pass stolen away, telegraphed. And here's the break and the layup and up and good for Carson Reiser. Reiser, he's up to 23 on the night. 68-28. 6:30 to go here in the fourth. Front court on the right side of the key. Fox drives. His pass or his shot is blocked away and out of bounds. Gage Larson with a foul, his second. And to the line will step Tristan Fox to shoot a pair. Comets 2 for 6 from the free throw line as a team tonight. As the lead of 40. Free throws up and good. Fox with 3. And full line change here. Dylan Plaguey checks in. And let's see, Braden Watkins is in right now. Luke Furman, as well as Drake Thompson and Kobe Ort, all in the lineup right now. Second one no good. Rebound left side controlled by Furman for Clear Lake. Erases it up court quickly. Furman pulls up on the right side out top. Worked around to the left side now for Watkins. And the pass inside for Ort. Little post move left side. Up and good on the layup. Ort with all 6 here in the second half. 70-29 in favor of Clear Lake. And on the other end, a travel. Yes. As Justin Williams tried to post his way up on the left side underneath. And the Lions will move up the basketball with 5:50 to go. Stay tuned for our CLTEL and the CLTEL halftime show each and every game. And say stay tuned for the post game as Jeremy Hanley will join us for comments. Pass tipped away from Plaguey. Ward on the other end, drives on the right side, down to the baseline. And he'll try to fade away. That's no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll go Clear Lake's way. Clock continues to roll with 5:20 left here in the fourth. Clear Lake and Hampton Dumont Cal girls basketball tomorrow night. Once again, varsity starts at 6. On the radio here on KRIB. Live online video at KRIBAM.com. Watkins out top. Plays it to the left side for Thompson. Thompson to the lane, 13-footer, no good. Trying to get his own rebound, tipped around. Littleton, or probably Williams, will get it for Charles City. Worked up on the left side of the front court for Hadley. Plays it back out for Villa Gomez, I believe, as he drives to the lane and he loses his footing in the lane. And it'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the turnover. Bennett Hansen checks back in to replace Justin Williams in the lineup for Charles City. Seven different Lions have gotten to the scorebook tonight. Plaguey brings it back out to the top of the key. And he'll hand it back to Furman. Furman at the top of the key and between the rings. Got it there. Bounce pass off to the free throw line. Ort in the free throw circle. Had it and lost it. And, yeah, double dribbles. The call is lost the basketball, juggled it around, and unfortunately gets called for the violation. Deontay Rowe checks in to replace Ethan Hadley in the Comet lineup halfway through quarter number 4. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 70 for Clear Lake, Charles City 29. Rowe in the left side quarter, plays it underneath on a roll pass. Back out to Rowe in the left wing. Now play it to the top of the key for Villagomez. Fires a 3, got it. Here's Villagomez, his first 3 of the night. Whistle. And I believe a turnover on the inbound. I was looking ahead in the scorebook, unfortunately. And the foul on Drake Thompson is first of the team's second. So Charles City will have 2 shots here. Deontay Rowe 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Free throws up and rattles around and falls on the first. 70-33 the score. And McIntyre checks back in. Second free throw is up and good. So a pair made by Rowe. He's got 8 on the night, 70-34. Front court all the way and handoff up and good for Ort. And he'll tip to the line to shoot 1. As he got the assist from Luke Foreman on the dish in. First foul of the quarter for Charles City. And it is on Hansen. It's his first. Ort to the line, trying to convert the old-fashioned three-point play, and he does. So Ort with 9, 73-34. Villagomez top of the key for Charles City. So Lions will dig into the bench a little bit more here. Here's a long 3 for Ward. In and out, and no good. The rebound controlled. Up and blocked away by Ort, down to the hands of Hansen. We go the other way with Clear Lake. Across the timeline to the top of the key, and a handoff, another one for Ort. Lays it up, no good. And the rebound controlled by Charles City. So they move it up court quickly to Ward. Ward on the right side. He'll look to dribble drive in on Matt McIntyre. Down to the baseline, kicked across left corner. Here's a 3 all the way up and no good for Rowe. And the rebound controlled by Ort for Clear Lake. Ort looks for an outlet, and he gets it to Furman. Furman looks to turn up court. He gets double-teamed in the backcourt, but he skips it ahead to Ort, who gets it in the front side. Pass down a little bit low, but a little bit off the mark for Drake Thompson, and it goes out of bounds. Philby Hunfield checks back in for Clear Lake to replace Drake Thompson. And Zandre Martinez checks in for Charles City. Down to the final 2:15 of this one. Clear Lake way in the lead, 73-34. Across the timeline, played off to the left side for Rowe. Back out top, Villagomez. He looks to dribble drive into the lane. He gets cut off. They'll play it back out to Rowe. Rowe at the top of the key. Got it by Hunfield. He'll play it off to the right, and it's controlled on the right side by Fox. Fox will play it back out, 10 to shoot. Here's a 3 up and no good. And the rebound controlled by the Lions by Hunfield. Hunfield with a dribble and will hand it off to Furman. Furman across the right side of the timeline, brings it back between the rings. He'll step in and kick it off on the left side, but it's still away by the Comets. By Villagomez. 100 seconds to go here in this one. Stay tuned for the post game. 3 on the way up and no good. Rebound left side for Hunfield for Clear Lake. Lions will substitute more here. They get an opportunity as Furman across the timeline. Timeout Clear Lake. Just for a substitution timeout. Keaton Jepson and Jace Knorr check in. Comets also checking a couple of players. Zachary Sheck. Thought they had somebody else. Cam Littleton checks in as well. Pass to the backcourt for Plaguey. Plaguey brings it back to the front side. Dribbles through the traffic. Bounce pass off right side. Hunfield short jumper, no good. Rebound, and over the back goes Jepson. It's his first and the team's third. Clock continues to roll. 70 seconds to go here in this one. So the Lions will start the campaign of 2025 and 2026 with a good solid win tonight of almost 40 points. Villagomez top of the key. Looks to dribble in, and he'll play it back out to Rowe. Fires a 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound tipped around and safe from out of bounds and controlled by the Lions. Jepson will hand it off to Plaguey. Plaguey across the timeline. Hands it off left side. Man McIntyre inside low to Honfield. Back to the free throw line. Work back out to Man. Free throw line, left side baseline jumper from 17. No good. Rebound tip back out to McIntyre. Now here's a three on the way left wing up and no good by Plaguey. And the rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds in favor of Charles City. The clock continues to roll down to 20 seconds here on the running clock. Up court come the Comets. Not sure if they're going to run a play here or not, but it looks like they are now. Littleton on the right side, down to 8. Skip pass across left side for Rowe. Rowe down to 4 and 3 and 2, and we've got a foul underneath. It's not going to matter as the Lions will win as the clock runs out here in this contest. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard final score. Clear Lake wins 73-34 over Charles City. Back with more after this. Listening to Lions basketball here on AM 1490 KRIB, watching online live at KRIBAM.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Back to Charles City we come, and the Lions complete the doubleheader sweep here as both teams with blowout wins tonight. Clear Lake Bank and Trust final scoreboard scores 73-34 in favor of the Lions tonight. Clear Lake took a 16-0 lead to start the first quarter, and 11 of the first 12 were scored by Carson Reiser. Lions led 25-3 at the end of one. It was 46-20 at the break. It was 61-28 at the end of 3, and then 73-34 the final score as the second half mostly was run with a running clock. Well, Carson Reiser leads the way with 23. 9 total field goals, 5 of those were from beyond the arc tonight. So Reiser, the 6-foot junior, leading off with a good first game, as did Jackson McIntyre. McIntyre with 22. He had 8 field goals, 2 for 3s. And he was 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Braden Watkins had 10, as he had 8 in the first half of play, added another bucket in the second half of play in the fourth quarter. Kobe York just outside of the double-digit mark. He had 9, all scored in the second half. Rest of the book, Trevor Theobald with 5. It was 2 apiece for Man McIntyre and Max Larson. Plaguey not scoring, Dylan Plaguey. Kobe Honfield. Luke Furman did not score tonight. Drake Thompson and Keaton Jepson played a little bit at the end of the ball game. Gage Larson, the starter, did not score tonight as well.
balance of the book for Clear Lake. For Charles City, the players that scored, Victor Ward led the way with 9 as he had 3 threes on the night, 2 of them in the third quarter. It was 8 for Deontay Rowe off the bench. It was 8 for Ethan Hadley, the starter in the first half of play. A couple of 3s and a 2. It was 3 apiece for Jesus Villagomez, and Tristan Fox had 3, 2 for Bennett Hansen. Those are the only players for Charles City that scored. Clear Lake opens the 2025-6 campaign with a solid victory of 73-34. We'll wrap up our night here in just a moment, and we'll have hopefully the head coach and a player coming up after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, watching on KRIBAM.com.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back we come to the Combat Gymnasium. Final score, Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 73-34 in favor of Clear Lake. Jeremy Hanley joins us for post-game comments. And, well, a good way to start the season. You jump out to a 16-0 run and led by Carson Reiser, who had 11 of those first 13 or 14 points, if I remember right. And just a great way to start the season.
Yeah, it was. I mean, finally good, like we talked about in pregame, it's finally good to play against somebody else other than ourselves. But I thought we started off the game strong, let our defense kind of predicate our offense, and did the things that we wanted to do. You know, we defended at a high level, I thought, especially that first quarter, and then, made some shots, moved the ball, shared the ball, and, played at a high level, I thought, and got a little loose that second quarter. Let them kind of back into it a little bit, 21-17. But for the most part, there's some really good things, that learning moments on film, which there will be.
At typical first game, there's always going to be those mistakes that you can easily go back on the film and say, hey, there's an easy one to remember that you don't need to do that. And
yep.
And between the first and the second game, it seems like there's always a lot of growth out of teams, and you can easily
point those things out.
That second game feels like a season away, but
it does.
But yeah,
because it's what, a week from Saturday.
A week from Saturday, but yeah, I thought there's definitely some room to grow, but I think that we saw some of the pieces that we have, and really happy with some of the performances that we had. Whether a couple of these guys that scored a lot or a couple of them that didn't score as much, they did a great job of just, being in the flow of the game and what we want to do.
And you were able to play a lot of kids tonight too, and some of them saw their first action in varsity on the floor tonight. But you've got Braden Watkins comes out and scores 10. Kobe Ort, of course, he saw varsity time last year. He had 9. I mean, there was just a lot of good positives tonight.
There was. Luke Furman didn't score, but had a couple great passes, and defensively I thought did a really good job, and he's got a huge role for us this year. So just a lot of moving parts. Obviously Gage didn't score, but he's a huge factor of what we do. Max only scored 2, but what they do is so invaluable. So yeah, there's some good performances, but there's a lot to learn from too.
Well, as we mentioned, you've got it's going to seem like an eternity to go to the game number 2, and that'll be at that special event that's going down in Fort Dodge next Saturday, a week from Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a good chance for us to play against a good team and see what we can do. They're obviously ranked number 1 in 2A in some polls, and let's challenge ourselves and see what we can do.
Talk about your MBT Bank, your players of the game.
I thought both of Jackson and Carson really set the tone. Obviously Carson came out and hit some shots, and we rely on him to do that. That's what he does. And then obviously I thought that Jackson just really set a tone, offensively and defensively. And he at times that number 5 on him looks pretty good, because we had another number 5 a couple years ago that was pretty good too. So
I agree.
He fits that mold pretty good, and obviously he's playing at another level this year from where he was at even last year, and he has to because roles have changed, seasons have changed, but at the end of the day the like we've talked with the guys, the numbers may change, the faces may change, but at the end of the day it's still Clear Lake, and we're going to do what we do.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you in a week.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Jeremy Hanley with post-game comments. And we'll have our players of the game. Jackson McIntyre will go first here. A 22-point night. And Jackson, just slap around there. And just talk about good first game for everybody, it seemed like.
Yeah, we were really excited to play this game. We've been waiting for a while. Good to finally play someone other than ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, got a lot of players out there, and of course, once again, you had a great night with 8 field goals to a couple of threes. It's got some scores from the free throw line as well. And did you work on anything in the offseason specifically to get ready for this season?
I guess just playing with my guys, getting our chemistry up together. That's really it. Right. Just keep playing together.
And got a week now before another game. Is that going to seem like an eternity to get ready for that? What should be a very big game down in Fort Dodge.
Yeah, for sure. It will feel long, but at the end of the day, it's what it comes to. We got to keep preparing, keep getting better every week.
Good group of kids, right?
Of course.
All right. We'll let you go. I'm sure it's talking to you again throughout the season.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Jackson McIntyre with a great night. Now Carson Reiser will step in, who led the way with 23 points. Reiser had 5 threes, and let's talk about the start of that ball game tonight. You're on fire that first couple minutes.
Just came out with a lot of energy, and so did my team, and I think that's what allowed me to get open was everyone's a threat. So, it'll be different every night, but tonight I guess was just my night.
Talk about, in your mind, the transition from last year's team, obviously a great team, to this year's team. You've got a lot of components back, but you've got some new kids in there that are going to totally contribute.
Yeah, we got a lot of young talent, especially within my grade, and we lost a lot of guys last year, but no different this year. We all got the same mindset and the same energy, and we're just all ready to go like we were last year. Same goal, And
unfortunately, you have a week to get ready to go for the second game.
Yeah, that's going to suck, but we're really excited. We know a lot of people from there, and we really want this game. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Good game for the first time out.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Carson Reiser with post-game comments. Thank him and Jackson McIntyre for being our players of the game tonight. It's again 23 for Reiser, 22 for McIntyre, and 10 for Braden Watkins, 9 for Kobe Ort. Lions win the boys' game 73-34. On the girls' side, that was a cakewalk as well, as freshman Gwen Grimm had 26 points on the night. It was 13 for Lillian Beersford and Taylor Schwinn, and 10 for Jason Lanaley. Final score of the girls' game 69-11 in favor of Clear Lake. Our next Lions broadcast comes your way tomorrow night with the Clear Lake girls against Hampton Dumont Cal. It's a 6 o'clock start, about 5:45 of the pregame show here on KRIB. Watch online live at KRIBAM.com. Let's get our final scores in the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard here tonight from Charles City. 69-11, Clear Lake wins the girls' game, and the Clear Lake boys cakewalk as well, 73-34. For Dylan Anderson running the camera tonight, Bob Fisher, so long from Charles City.
You've been listening to coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and watching on KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage was brought to you by CLTEL, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Your home for the Clear Lake Lions all year long is KRIB and KRIBAM.com.